Welcome to Lakewood Ice as Long Beach State Club Hockey takes on UC Santa Barbara. I'm Bruce Kuntz alongside JayDe Beaudry, and you are listening to 22 West Radio. This is the debut of hockey on the airwaves at 22 West, and we are thrilled to bring it to you. Long Beach State is on the second half of a back-to-back after they took down San Diego 8-3 last night. That win moved the Beach to 8-3-1 this season. Sophomore center Ethan Rhodes led the way with a hat trick. Tonight is a conference opponent and rival on the other bench as UC Santa Barbara comes to town. These two teams compete in the West Coast Hockey Conference and are tied for 5th place at 6 points apiece. They've played once this year with an 8-4 final going the Beach's way back in October. JayDe, coming off of last night's big win, who do you see stepping up for Long Beach as they look for 2 straight victories?
So many big names on the ice for the Beach tonight. Chief among them will be CJ Thieberge and Nathan Compton, the 2 explosive scorers having a great season to this point. But Bruce, all in all, we're in for a fantastic night of hockey.
Manluku back behind the Beach net as we have puck drop right at center ice and are underway. It's Manluku in the corner in the Beach's defensive zone, sending it around the boards. The Beach controlling, and now back behind the net. They've got it. Beach ready to set up their attack. Back there, Tommy John, the starting right defenseman. And now getting the pass up to McGuire, the captain for the Beach, rocking the C. Unable to clear the zone. Coming up to get it, Leung, the captain for Santa Barbara. Jousting the left boards. Now it's up near the point, skating right in with some speed. Shot goes near the net, but not quite on. Murgazliev chases it down in the right corner. Now he skates into the middle. A couple of stick checks. Now he gets a shot on the net. It's blocked down and then covered up, but just gets out. Whistle does blow, though, so Adam Orozco in the net for the Beach, able to freeze it. We'll have a face-off in the Beach's defensive zone.
Yeah, Orozco just gets full pounds on it, but you're already starting to see the speed from Adrian Margalizev, someone Long Beach State are certainly familiar with. Scored a second-period hat trick last season when these two teams met. 3 goals all in one period as Santa Barbara ran out 10-2 winners.
Nate Compton now onto the ice for the first time. He's in the face-off circle, but it goes to Santa Barbara, chasing it down over in the corner. Thieberge, it's in the left corner in the Beach's defensive zone. Now it comes up near the blue line, and they're able to clear out quickly, working on it the other side. Parcher with a shot. It's blocked out into the right corner. Unable to score there on the breakaway. Still fighting around. Now up right near the blue line at the point. Thieberge able to control it, sends it over towards the right corner. Pass over towards the slot, blocked away. Now it goes back up towards the point again. Thieberge able to keep the zone, shoving it back down towards the corner, but now the puck gets out. The Beach will have to reset. Sticking away, Jenner Love tries to chase it down. Now gets shot into the left corner. Beach able to get it back into the attacking zone. Chase down on the right side. Thieberge fighting now to the ground. Parcher working for it. Puck goes back across into center ice. Compton retreats back, chases it down, but he gets it taken. Madra pokes it loose and then goes to the ground. Puck shoved right back into neutral ice. Parcher has it for the Beach. Sent it off the boards to Compton. He goes back into the defensive zone and sends it back to Parcher. Now a pass goes up, stretch to Grotano. He sends it into the middle of the ice for Compton. He moves up into the attacking zone, gets his pocket picked by Jenner Love. Now he skates across for UC Santa Barbara. Big hit right into the official. Puck back into the Beach's defensive zone, sent around the boards over to Grotano. He's able to clear.
Grotano just looking for somebody in the middle, nobody there. Now the Beach will change their lines, doing well through these first few minutes to just possess the puck and try to break through that first blue line of defense.
Stretch pass up to Leung. Santa Barbara goes on the attack. Leung dumps it into the right corner. Now they're jousting down there. Supanchek fights for positioning right behind the Beach's net. Now it goes to the left corner for Kowalek. He's still got it. Pressuring is Supanchek. Now he retreats back up towards the blue line, hands off to his Santa Barbara teammate. Pass to the slot, shot right on net. Still out in front. On his backside, Orozco fighting. Doesn't look like it's in as the whistle blows here. Orozco with a couple of saves there. Good chance for Santa Barbara, a shot right from the slot.
Yeah, and Orozco on his backside with his glove hand is able to keep that one from going into the back of the net. Santa Barbara for the first few minutes here in the first period with the better of the chances, forcing Orozco into some quality saves.
It's going to be a face-off in the Beach's defensive zone. Orozco with a trio of saves already 3 minutes in. Face-off won by McGuire and sent into the left corner, trying to chase it down. Supanchek fighting with a couple of Santa Barbara jerseys down there. The Beach in their home black uniforms. Now the puck goes beyond the net. Chasing it down is Hayes. He sends it along the boards. Beach able to control it and then flipping out of the zone. A nice play from Nguyen to get there. And then he'll head straight to the bench.
Yeah, back on comes the first line. Tommy John coming off the bench with some serious firepower. Now the Gauchos look to reset and attack once more.
Gauchos in the defensive zone. Stretch pass, Murgazliev. sends it up the ice. He takes it himself right into the Beaches zone. Now a couple of moves. He skates right behind the net, sends it into the slot, and Santa Barbara's on the board. Finn Kowalek scores. Once again, a pass right into the slot, uncovered, and it's an easy goal for Kowalek. Not really much that Orozco could have done to stop that one.
Yeah, Finn Kowalek, Halloween night, scored 4 goals in a 10-1 win over Santa Rosa Junior College. Just drifts into the crease and is able to latch onto the pass. Great offense for Santa Barbara, and it's no less than they deserve. And the opening exchanges here in the first period is the Gauchos who strike first.
A few shots from the slot already for the Gauchos. They're able to get that one through. The goal for the freshman forward, Finn Kowalek, has Santa Barbara ahead 1-0. 16:25 to go in the first period. Puck right back off the faceoff into the Beaches defensive zone, but there Nate Compton controls it. He's skating right into neutral ice and takes it into the attacking zone. Gets a wrister off, but it's a little high. Goes right into the glass and deflects back out towards the left corner. Beach able to keep the zone. Manluku sends it into the corner, but now Santa Barbara controls and sends a stretch pass up towards Chinale. Chinale dumps it into the left corner. Back behind the net, Orozco goes to get it and tries to send it to his teammate, but the pass unable to connect. Able to chase it down in the corner. Jenner Love gets an attack going for Santa Barbara. Sends a pass right behind the net into the boards, and now the Beach have it. Pass goes all the way into neutral ice, but unable to connect there with Hester as he was trying to get loose. Santa Barbara has control again in their defensive zone. Stretch pass out for Madra, wearing the A. It's a 2-on-2. Madra skates through a couple, but a nice poke check from Thieberge sends it into the right corner. Madra still with it, but now he gets his pocket picked. Pass for the Beach goes up towards the blue line, and they're able to clear.
Great work from Thieberge on those last 2 exchanges. The poke check and then applying some physical pressure right in front of the Long Beach bench. Long Beach has not been able to enter the offensive zone in the last 2 minutes here at Lakewood Ice.
Peter Fabian dumped one in for Santa Barbara as they went for a change. Now the Beach have a breakaway. Shot from Parcher. He gets tripped up before he gets it loose. Parcher went to the ground, but no whistle, no penalty there as the Beach almost had a breakaway. And now Santa Barbara able to clear the zone. Pass goes from Supanchek over towards the right side, and now Parcher sends it right back in. Santa Barbara controlling in their defensive zone. Stretch pass out to Kowalek, who already has a goal here. Skates it right into the attacking zone. Poke check from Thieberge, unable to clear the zone. Kowalek chases it down in the left corner. Pass goes up to the point now. Mirzagadliev sends it over to his teammate. The shot from right in front of the blue line. Hayes gets saved by Orozco, and now the Beach able to clear.
Good save by Orozco. Now that's 4 for him. Had to have eagle eyes on that last one through a sea of bodies.
Leung, a quick pass right into the slot, gets poked away. Nice work on defense there from Mankagatskivi. And now the Beach send it into the Santa Barbara defensive zone. Right near the blue line, Santa Barbara able to clear. Now on a breakaway, Mirzagaliev skates right in, but a nice pad save from Orozco prevents Santa Barbara from going up 2-0. The Beach controlling, and now a stretch pass goes out to Rhodes. Had the hat trick yesterday against San Diego. Rhodes works over into the corner, gets some space, sends a pass in the slot, but it gets saved. The shot comes from Thieberge. A nice move there from Rhodes to create a grade A chance, but the Beach can't convert. Santa Barbara right on the other side, skating behind the net. Pass from Jenner Love goes up to the point. Shot gets blocked right on its way in. Gritano got in the way of that one, but now it's another shot right from the slot for Santa Barbara. Off the block, the puck just found its way right into the slot again, but a deflection from Orozco sends it over the glass.
Yeah, Orozco has had his work cut out for him early and often in this one. Now 5 saves for the goalie, second year out of Mount Sac. The transfer keeping the Beach close and competitive in this first period.
Orozco lives in Rancho Cucamonga, commutes all the way to Long Beach. He said that for the Beach practices that start at 6:45 a.m. here at Lakewood Ice, Orozco has to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get here on time. Hard worker in net for the Beach. It's in the Beach's defensive zone. Gritano has it and is able to clear. The Beach trying to get a breakaway going, but another deflection, and Santa Barbara is able to control the puck in their defensive ice. Poke check, Conley steps through it and gets a pass up to his teammate. Now sending it in deep is Fischel. Santa Barbara goes for a change, so the Beach control. It's the Long Beach State president, Kyle Oakey, who controls it and then dumps one in, but it's going to go for icing. Tried to get a touch, but the Beach come up empty.
Yeah, Kyle Oakey rocking a fresh haircut, has never scored for Long Beach State, chasing down that first goal tonight. What a night it would be to get his first. A rivalry matchup here. The Gauchos and the Beach, two of the best teams in the West Coast Hockey Association.
Face-off coming up here. James McGuire steps into the circle for the third time already. He'll go head-to-head with Jay Leung, the captain for Santa Barbara, but McGuire wins another face-off. Pass goes out to John, who tips it up, but Santa Barbara keeps it in neutral ice. Now jumping up, Supinchek attacks, but Santa Barbara keeps it from getting into the attacking zone. Pass goes now up to Compton. He moves across the blue line. Moving over into the corner, Gutano sends a pass into the middle, and now a shot, but it's patted away by Santa Barbara's goalie, Ziebert. Goes into the right corner, now behind the net. Santa Barbara controlling, Beach trying to keep it in zone, but Santa Barbara able to clear. It's a pass right up to Kowalek. Kowalek moves over, sends it into the middle, but nobody's home. Pass goes into the boards on the right side. Trying to chase it down is McGuire. Captain for the Beach now controls right in front of his own net. Sends it back to Oki. Oki's going to spin and circle behind his own net. Now dumps a pass off into the corner. The Beach go for a change.
Yeah, the pace certainly has slowed here in the first period with the introduction of McGuire.
Stretch pass out here and a nice move. Here's a breakaway for Long Beach State. Backhanded shot, can't get through. JT Hester with another grade A chance there, but he can't convert on the backhand. Got loose. It was just him and the goalie, but Hester can't finish. Still 1-0 Santa Barbara 8 minutes into this first period. The Beach with it in their own zone. Pass goes into the middle, but it's picked off. William Jenner Love with this interception in the attacking zone. Beach able to control back behind their own net, fighting along the boards. Compton lays a big hit there. Reverse hit for Compton as Santa Barbara was flying in there. Jenner Love goes down hard.
Yeah, Jenner Love gets a forecheck in the chest. Great physicality from Compton. We know he's an explosive center. We know he loves to get physical. His teammates say he has the hardest hits of anybody on the team, and Jenner Love getting a taste of it here in period number 1.
Beach got called for icing as they went to clear it from their own zone. 1-0 Santa Barbara. They've had plenty of chances already. Got one of them to get through Orozco and into the net. Another face-off in the Beach's defensive zone. Nate Compton taking it. The Gauchos, as Compton goes down, send it into the corner. John passes it along the boards. Manluku tracks it down, now sends a pass into center ice. Tried to find his teammate getting loose, but Compton can't get there. Still in the middle of the ice. Pass from Parcher gets into the attacking zone. Going on the forecheck is Hester. In the left corner now, Santa Barbara passes behind their own net. Murgazaliev sends a stretch pass all the way up the ice, but it's picked off and stolen by Parcher. Parcher sends it over to the left side for Compton. It's tipped into the attacking zone. Now giving chase is Parcher in the right corner. Parcher fighting with Murgazaliev. Sends it around the boards. Now on the left side, Compton sends a pass into the middle. Beach cannot keep the zone. John had a stick on it, but just lost it. So they have to reset here. Beach get back into neutral ice, and now it's dumped in deep by Parcher. Long Beach skates off for a change.
Yeah, Parcher's going to come off alongside Nate Compton. Two new bodies on the ice for the Beach now.
Beach able to get a turnover in neutral ice with their fresh bodies on the ice. It's Rhodes who's bringing it right into the attacking zone. Sends a pass into the left corner, back behind the net. Winterscheid fighting for it. Goes over into the right corner now. Mankovetsky fighting right along the boards. Couple of Beach bodies there. It's pinned, and now it comes out. Santa Barbara has the puck. Leung sends a pass over to his teammate. Kowalek gets a touch, and it sends into the Beach defending zone. In the left corner, they're jousting. Now a shot goes through, but it's blocked. Nice work there on defense from Manluku before the puck got to the net. He sends a pass into neutral ice, but it's picked off by Santa Barbara. Kowalek just beyond the blue line sends it into the attacking zone for the Gauchos. In the right corner, Thieberge chases it down. He's jousting, and now his teammate gets there, but is unable to clear. Pass goes into a shot, but it's blocked away. Chilele can't get it through. Santa Barbara keeps the zone on the other side again and sends a pass around the boards behind the Beach net. Controlling now, Thieberge takes it right out by himself. Stick handling right in the middle. Toe drag and gets a shot, but it's just missing left. Nice work from Thieberge. The defenseman stepped up, took it all the way into the attacking zone himself and got a good chance, but can't convert. And now whistle blows. Looks like we've got a penalty called.
Yeah, CJ Thieberge has been doing it all here in the first period. A couple nice poke checks, some defensive interceptions, then says, I'll do it myself. Takes it all the way from blue line to blue line. And the toe drag finish just doesn't find the back of the net. Long Beach State still down 1-0. 11 minutes into this first period, 9 to go, but the pace has certainly slowed. This will benefit Long Beach State. They look to get both lines and all their changes organized looking for that equalizer here against the Gauchos.
Long Beach is going on a power play with the Gauchos ahead 1-0. Good chance here for Long Beach to try and even the score. It's an attacking zone face-off, and the Beach win it. They've got the man advantage here. Pass goes over into the corner. Compton skates right up to the point. Now dumps it off for his teammate Theberge back behind him. Theberge on the left side of the ice. Passes over to Compton. He skates into the slot. Gets a shot loose. Screen there, but it's blocked out in front. It's a save for Santa Barbara. Nice work to keep the zone by Compton, but now Santa Barbara able to clear on a pass from Jenner Love. Intercepted by Compton right in center ice, so it's not able to get all the way down the ice. Compton skates in himself, gets it picked loose, goes over into the right corner. Beach trying to control and set up their power play again. Now the pass goes up to the point, skating around. John makes a man miss and now sends it into the right corner. John tries to chase it down himself, able to keep the puck. Now behind the net, pass goes up. Here's a shot from the Beach, off the post and into the glass. Good effort there from Compton. He's had a good shift on the power play.
Yeah, Nate Compton finds himself in an inch of open space and lets one fly. Now he'll come off for the change. Solid start to this power play, Bruce. Long Beach needs to get something on net. They have not been able to trouble Zebert too much here through this first period.
8:16 to go in the first period. 1-0 UC Santa Barbara ahead. James McGuire now on the second power play unit on the ice for Long Beach State. McGuire will take the face-off in the attacking zone.
Yeah, Ethan Rhodes is in here as well. Look for him to get physical off the face-off.
McGuire wins the face-off. Skating over, Theberge has it, runs right into the slot and missed the shot just a little high. Goes off the glass, stays in play. Beach able to keep the zone for now, going to the ground, diving. Nguyen keeps it in. Still in the attacking zone for Long Beach State. Now a joust along the left boards, and now Santa Barbara able to clear out on a breakout. Leung gets into the Santa Barbara attacking zone, shorthanded pickpocket, and now we've got a penalty called on Long Beach State. So the power play will end, and we'll have a momentary 4-on-4 before Santa Barbara goes on a power play. David Nguyen took a Santa Barbara attacker down to the ice.
Yeah, they're going to call that for cross-checking with 45 seconds left on the power play for Long Beach State. It'll now be 4-on-4. Coming out of that 4-on-4, it'll be the Gauchos with 1:15 to work with a 5-on-4 advantage.
The faceoff will be in the Beach defensive zone. So 4-on-4 until the Santa Barbara penalty expires, and then they'll have a brief power play. The Beach not able to get a goal out of their first power play of the night.
Yeah, and James McGuire, the captain, is going to stay on the ice here to close out these 45 seconds in the faceoff.
Faceoff won by the Beach. McGuire has it. Now he dumps off to Supanchek, who clears out all the way down the ice. On the other side, that's going to go for an icing. Supanchek didn't have a teammate there to get a touch in neutral ice.
Yeah, Kyle Oki on the ice as well. Few laughs with Noah Supanchek as they prepare for these final 33 seconds of the 4-on-4. Beach still down by 1, still have not been able to trouble Santa Barbara in the attacking zone. See what their strategy is off the faceoff, having just dumped one cross ice.
The two captains in the circle. McGuire against Leung. Santa Barbara wins the faceoff, skating around. Murgazladiev takes it right out of the attacking zone and now swings over to his teammate. It's on the left side. Santa Barbara brings it into the attacking zone, but a nice steal from the Beach. They've got control now. Supanchek gives it over on a backhand to McGuire. Just beyond the blue line, McGuire passes over. Here's a shot from Hester, but it's gloved. Good save from Christian Zebert right into the glove hand. We'll get a face-off in the Beach attacking zone.
Yeah, great work from the Beach that time, and now some extras as he skates back to the bench. JT Hester gives a flippant hand to the Gauchos bench. 12 seconds left on the 4-on-4 before it becomes Gauchos power play.
Face-off in the Beach attacking zone here. Nate Compton will skate in, the second-year senior, described by his teammates as a very hard worker. Compton wins the face-off, but now Santa Barbara gains control. Conley sends it around the boards to Mirzagaliev. So pass goes all the way over into the Beach attacking zone. Back behind the net, Oki tracks it down for Long Beach State as we're now in a Santa Barbara power play. Oki sends it all the way down the ice. So he's able to get the clear and eat some time. Just about 1:05 on the clock here for the power play for UC Santa Barbara. Back behind the net, Mirzagaliev waits, and now they get going on the attack. Mirzagaliev takes it into neutral ice, right across the blue line by himself. A lot of speed. Mirzagaliev goes to the backhand. Couldn't get the shot on net, though. It's right back into the right corner. Santa Barbara sets up their attack, but now an errant pass. Unable to track it down at the blue line. Chidale watches it fly back into the defensive zone.
Mirzagaliev, man, Bruce, is a flash of lightning when he wants to be. Just cannot get the dangle to stay on his stick, and Orozco is Going to be counting his lucky stars he wasn't forced into a save.
Long pass up here to Kabelak. Already got one goal and now sends another shot on net, but it's gloved out of the air by Adam Orozco. Good save there for the Beach. 26 seconds remain on the power play.
Yeah, Orozco described by his teammates and by himself as a calm presence in net. Now 6 saves already in this first period. Nice glover to keep it out of the top corner. 26 seconds remain for UC Santa Barbara on the power play.
6 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the first period. It's 1-0 UC Santa Barbara. Second time these two teams have played this year. The Beach won the last matchup. That was back on October 3rd up at UC Santa Barbara and when finished 8-4. Face-off, McGuire wins it in the Beach's defensive zone over in the corner. Thieberge trying to control. Beach go for a clear and Thieberge able to send it all the way down the ice. It'll take some time off. 15 seconds remaining on the power play as Santa Barbara gives chase.
Santa Barbara, time running out on the power play. They're going to wait to reset, and it's going to be a 5-on-5 game here with 5:55 to go here in the first.
Leung sends a stretch pass up the ice. Kabelek takes it into the attacking zone for the Gauchos as the power play expires. Kabelek right at the top of the slot sends a pass over to his teammate. Shot on net from Cheadle, blockered out of the way by Orozco. Another save there on a shot on goal. So the Santa Barbara Gauchos retreat into their defensive zone, back to 5-on-5 action with 5.5 to go in the first period. Pass up the ice, intercepted and neutral ice by Thieberge. Thieberge toe drag, gets poked out of there. Nice stick work from Jenner Love as he's got the puck now. Skates it into the attacking zone, dumps off to Kabelek. He gets pickpocketed by Gritano. Sergio Gritano sends it around the boards. Now the Beach have it. John skating up the ice. Nguyen now gets tripped up in the corner. No penalty, though, going against the Gauchos. Beach unable to keep the zone as it goes around the boards. John skates back into neutral ice and sends it into his defensive zone. His defense partner chases it down and sends it back around the boards to John. John now dumps it off to Thieberge. Thieberge sends it right back to John, but a careless pass there is picked off. Madra with the turnover in the attacking zone for Santa Barbara. Puck around the boards into the left corner. McGuire taps it around to John. Working for it, Gritano in the left corner. Now it comes out over to his Beach teammate. John tracks it down in the right corner. Beach still in their defensive zone. Chip pass goes over to Thieberge. Thieberge sends it up, and the Beach push it in off McGuire's stick and go for a change.
Yeah, David Wynn will come off the ice, really trying to get involved on that last sequence. Beach could not get him the puck, and here come the Gauchos again.
Mirzagaliev with speed. We've seen that a few times. Now a nice poke check from Compton, sends it into the corner. Tracking down Jenner Love, keeps the zone, sends a pass way up and into the netting. So it's a shot way above the net and out of play. 4 minutes, 3 seconds to go. Still 1-0 Gauchos in the first period.
Yeah, and that puck actually gets stuck in the net, so the officials are going to need to get a brand new puck from the bench for this face-off. Gauchos continue to apply pressure here in the first, out shooting the Beach 10-5 here with just 4 minutes to go.
Nate Compton in the face-off circle for the Beach. He'll go head-to-head with Jay Leung. Leung wins the face-off. Santa Barbara with an immediate shot, but it's blocked by the Beach defenseman Supanchek before it gets on net. Santa Barbara able to keep the zone, but a hit along the boards. Puck still back behind the net. Kabelek tracks it down for the Gauchos, sends it up to the blue line, but it leaves the zone. Mirzagaliev can't keep it. He's back behind the defenseman for Santa Barbara. Hard poke checks from Hester. Mirzagaliev skates through it, but now loses the puck. The Beach will track it down back behind their own net. Ranging back, Supanchek has it. Now tries to clear the net. Couple of defensive players there for Santa Barbara, and they get a turnover. Here's skating right into the slot. A pass gets tipped away. Nice stick from Oki. Still in the Beach defensive zone. Collision along the boards. Parcher fighting for it. Right there for Santa Barbara is Cheadle. 4 players right along the boards. The puck pinned, and now coming away. The Beach have it. Unable to fully clear the zone, though. Right into the slot. Here's a shot on net. Tipped away. Kabelek almost had his second goal there. Good chance. Kabelek keeps the zone as he chases it down in the corner. Supanchek, a backhanded pass. Blocked before it gets out of the zone. The Beach with some tired bodies on the ice now. They haven't been able to get it clear in a while. Supanchek sends a pass all the way around the boards over in the other corner. Parcher has it for the Beach, and now they're finally able to get it clear. They go for a change, but now a stretch pass up to Compton. He's got a chance, sends it just high on a shot down low. Puck rims around the boards, and Santa Barbara able to get it clear. They go right on the attack, but an errant pass gets up for an interception for Manluku.
Yeah, and you mentioned the tired bodies on the ice right now. The Beach still have not been able to get it clear out of their own defensive zone.
Now pass picked off here by Compton. Whistle blows though. So we got a stoppage, 2 minutes and 18 seconds to go in this first period. Still 1-0 Gauchos.
And now the Beach can change their lines. Nate Compton putting in an absolute shift, nearly 3 minutes on the ice before he's able to change. Back in comes Ethan Rhodes as well. Just over 2 minutes to go here. Look for Long Beach to try to get more physical, more aggressive, try to make the last push to end the period.
Rhodes in the faceoff circle against Jenner Love. Rhodes for the Beach trying to tie it away, but Jenner Love wins the faceoff. As the puck goes into the Gauchos attacking zone, John traces it down in the left corner, gets hit against the boards, but gets the pass away to his teammate. Thieberge back behind the ice, has his pass picked off. It's a steal from Madra. He sends a pass into the slot. It gets blocked before the shot gets on net, though. Rhodes sends it right out of the defensive zone, uses the backhand of the stick to push it into the attacking zone. Pass goes around the boards now over there. Akala trying to keep it. Pass goes up to the point, kept in the zone by Long Beach State. And Kavetsky sends it back into the corner. Rhodes with a poke check, but Santa Barbara controls back behind their own net. Fabian skates around, looking for a pass. Now his pass gets blocked by Rhodes, still back behind the net of the Gauchos. Rhodes providing pressure on the forecheck. Pass around the boards. Fabian has it. Now a pass up into the middle. Gets picked off again by Rhodes. Nice shift here on the forecheck for Rhodes. He sends a pass into the middle. It's controlled. Shot can't get away from Nguyen, though. Pass kept in the zone by Manluku. He tracks it down, sends another one towards the net, but it's blocked and still able to keep the zone. Manluku steps through the Santa Barbara defender. Now he sends a pass around the boards, but it gets blocked, and now Santa Barbara able to send it back, rolling towards Orozco in net. Tommy John tracks it down in the defensive ice. Under a minute to go in this first period, 1-0 Gauchos. Pass along the boards here goes to a stop. It's an easy steal for Kovalek. Santa Barbara in the attacking zone. Kovalek skates around the net, now sends a pass into the slot, but nobody's home. It's picked off by the Beach defense. Pass goes up now to Alcala on the breakaway. He sends it over to McGuire in the left corner. McGuire sends a pass into the middle, but he can't link up. Thieberge had some space there, but it goes all the way back into the Beach defensive zone.
Yeah, Mankovetsky in the area as well. McGuire just could not have the vision. Now the Beach, with less than 30 seconds to go, need to get it into the offensive zone.
Thieberge sends a stretch pass up. Now hit along the boards. Couple of bodies go down. 14 seconds, pass knuckling over into the Beach defensive zone. It's now in the right corner after Roscoe blockered it away. Still in the Santa Barbara attacking zone. Chase in the corner there for Fischel. He sends a Beach player to the ground. And now as the buzzer sounds, we'll hit the end of the first period. 1-0 UC Santa Barbara on a goal from Finn Kovalek.
Yeah, a fast-paced first period there, Bruce, and most of it played in the Santa Barbara attacking third of the ice. The Gauchos are the aggressors here in the first period. They're rewarded with a goal, and what a performance in net for the Beach. It's Adam Orozco keeping the minute. 7 saves in that first period off of 11 shots, 8 of them on goal. Gauchos up 1-0 after 20.
Head coaching battle, Eric Raimundo for Long Beach State against Brandon Fobo for the Gauchos. He'll take both their teams back into the locker rooms and institute some changes. We'll be back before we've got some intermission activities going on, so stick with us here on 22 West Radio. How's it going, everybody?
First period intermission report. JayDe Beaudry right here alongside Bruce Kuntz and our very special guest joining us now in the booth, Justin Gantz, PA announcer for Long Beach State Club Hockey. Justin, give us your thoughts on that first period.
Overall, guys, Beach were kind of slow on that. Santa Barbara obviously getting the chance early on and taking a 1-0 lead early in the first period. Both teams kind of feeling out process. A lot of chances for the Beach, definitely. They just missed the net, but overall, good first period for Long Beach State. Hoping to get some more points for the next period and tie this thing up at 1-1.
Now, Justin, you've been here pretty much every game this season. Tell us more about your role with this team and what you get up to on game day.
Yeah, so my role for the team is public address announcer. I've been doing this for 3 years, and overall, I've been loving it, making sure the crowd's engaged with the music. I control the music through my phone and our goal horn, and then I have my own mic that I bring for every single home game, and I just do goal announcements, penalty announcements, and just get the crowd fired up and the team fired up as well before the puck drops for each period. And hopefully you guys will be able to hear some announcements later on in terms of goals tonight for Long Beach State. But overall, that's one of my big roles. And I also, this year, I've created roster sheets. That way I could have everything printed out on the scorer's table below us. And overall, that's basically my role. And I love doing PA, and it's just a great gift that I've been given. And I want to make sure, Long Beach State games are fun and exciting for all fans in attendance and even our broadcast crew here.
Yep. And so you said you've been doing this for 3 years now. If you had to choose one moment in your time with Long Beach State Club Hockey that's been your favorite moment here at Lakewood Ice, what would you say?
I would say, Bruce, my favorite moment would probably be our second game of the season from this season. We took on Northern Arizona University. First game of the season, we lost to them in a 5-4 overtime loss. Next night, we get the same exact score, but the Beach finally got an overtime winner. So getting to call an OT winner on the PA mic was awesome. I've been waiting for it for 3 years, actually, for that to happen. So I'm glad I was able to do it. Second game of the year, and all the crowd was fired up. The guys were fired up on the bench, and even I was fired up. So I've kind of screamed into the microphone, but overall, just making sure the excitement was there for an OT winner.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Future PA announcers are probably listening to you in the crowd tonight. What advice do you have for somebody who wants to get into PA announcing? How have you been able to really hone your craft?
Well, for me, doing PA, I've reached out to multiple colleges over the summer. I've also worked over at Vanguard University doing their women's volleyball. I'm going to be doing their men's volleyball for the upcoming 2026 MPSF season. And I've also worked over at UCI and Cal State Fullerton doing their women's soccer and men's soccer, filling in for their guys. So I would say mostly for me, going into it, just reach out to your local high school, reach out to your local school, and be like, hey, can I do PA announcing? Or even just, look at colleges, that are local that might need some help. And I'll also be doing some Anaheim Ducks High School Hockey League PA announcing for Yorba Linda Hockey Club in December and January, and just filling in for them, and also just helping out that league as well for all the teams that are local in the Orange County region.
Nice. Busy man. Before we let you go, we do have a game for you. We're going to take away the sheet right here. We're going to test your PA announcer skills, all right? So Bruce is going to give you the mic. I'm going to give you a number.
All right.
You are going to have to tell me what player wears that number for Long Beach State Club Hockey. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to start off. Number 12.
That's Sergio Grozzano.
Boom. 1 for 1. Okay. Let's do number 28.
28 is Ethan Manluco,
Boom.
defenseman.
2 for 2. I like this. Number 55.
That's Ethan Rhodes.
Okay. Number 67.
Noah Supinchak.
Okay. I'm going to give you one last one because you're nailing this. Number 8.
That is Jacob Alcala.
Boom. Justin Gantz, everybody. 5 for 5. Any parting words for the broadcast? What do you think we need to expect from this team throughout the rest of the second period and the third period going forward?
These guys are going to come out firing for this second and third period. Obviously, being down a goal, you want to get it right back. I'm going to bring the energy on the PA mic, get the crowd fired up, get the guys fired up. So hopefully Long Beach State can come out with a win tonight after being down 1-0 heading into the second period, and hopefully we could get a goal early on to tie this thing up at 1-1.
That's nice. Thank you so much for joining us in
Thanks,
the
guys.
broadcast booth, Justin. We're hoping to hear your goal calls later on in
guys.
this one.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
See ya.
Thanks,
See ya.
Justin.
All right.
All right. We will be back in another 13 minutes for the start of the second period. Thanks for being with us. This is a great experience for JD and I, a brand new sport here at Lakewood Ice. You can see we're holding the headsets up to ourselves. This is a whole DIY operation here, but it's really a good time. It was an exciting first period. The Beach will try and get on the board coming up shortly.
Yeah, and we're going to try to bring more coverage to you throughout this broadcast. We got players coming up, coaches coming up, anybody we can get to come up here to the second level and talk to us. We're going to bring it to you on 22S Radio. But what a night. The first ever hockey broadcast on 22S Radio. An electric first period. So much more to come.
Yep, good time. Stay with us. 13 minutes. We'll be back on the air for the second period. A lot of good action to come, so stick with us on 22 West Radio. Second period about to get underway between Long Beach State and UC Santa Barbara. Club hockey for you here on 22 West Radio. Through one period, it's 1-0 Gauchos. Finn Kowalek scored 3 minutes and 30 seconds into that first period, and that's all we've had so far.
Yeah, what a first period of hockey it was. Kowalek, the Manhattan Beach, California native, experience with the Los Angeles Junior Kings, the economics major, his first year with the team. He is lighting up Lakewood Ice. This is a Gauchos team that is competitive. They've ripped off 3 straight wins. They're 3-3 in conference play. Their first 3 losses to Long Beach State, UC Irvine, Fullerton, all close and competitive games. The Beach, though, coming out with a renewed fire in this second period. This is a game they would love to win in front of their home fans.
That Kowalek goal came in 5-on-5 action. Both teams had a power play, but neither were able to convert another goal. In net for Long Beach State, Adam Orozco, the senior goalie, second year with the team. He's the only goalie on this Long Beach State roster that's been a goalie for his entire life. They've got 2 more goalies on the roster, Junior Ribeiro and Justin Linares, but both those guys had to pick up goalieing later on in their careers, so it's really Adam Orozco's team as far as he can take them this season, and he had a good first period despite the 1 goal on the board.
Yeah, 7 saves for Orozco, and you mentioned just 1 natural goalie. Long Beach struggling for depth. They had to put out an advertisement in the offseason for goalie tryouts. Thankfully, they were able to find 2 goalies. Justin Linares, a teammate of Andrew Mankovsky earlier on in his career, a lacrosse goalie, converted to play hockey goalie, has gotten a few minutes, including the last 2 minutes last night against the University of San Diego. And then Jacob Jr. Little Ribs Ribeiro, the sophomore, is the 2nd string and 3rd string goalie, has a scored goal and a win in the same game this season. Not too often you see that. He was able to step into goal last time Long Beach State played San Diego, made a few saves, also scored a goal. So a unique outing that night for Jacob Ribeiro, and tonight it's all Orozco, the only natural goalie, keeping Long Beach in it, keeping it just a 1-goal game. So with 20 minutes to go here, Bruce, Long Beach State hoping he can pull off some more spectacular saves, and hopefully this top line that has been so deadly this season can pull off another goal.
It'll be a longer distance from the defensive zone to the benches for both these teams now, as the goalie for UC Santa Barbara, Christian Ziebert, is positioned on our right side. The Long Beach State goalie, Adam Orozco, moves over to our left. We'll have a face-off at center ice here at Lakewood Ice to get the second period underway. Long Beach State has their bench banging their sticks on the boards to get this going. Puck is down, facing into the attacking zone for Long Beach State. Nguyen was able to punch it in there in the right corner. UC Santa Barbara trying to track it down. Beach on the attack to joust in the corner, and it comes out with the puck on the stick of Mirzagaliev. He skates it right into the attacking zone. Now a shot on net, but just above it from Kowalek. Goes over into the left corner now for the Gauchos. Rims around. Kowalek still fighting for it. Now able to clear and neutralize. Mirzagaliev has it for the Gauchos. Almost lost it momentarily, but now he gets past him, the young. Pressure being applied from Nguyen, and now he gets the turnover. McGuire with it for the Beach on the attack by himself, and he gets checked. Loses the puck into the right corner. Mirzagaliev tracks it down. The pass goes back to McGuire. He sends it into the middle, but through. Nobody home for the Beach. Bertano gives chase, but Santa Barbara able to get the clear. Mirzagaliev skates quickly across, but the poke check for the Beach taps it loose. Puck back into neutral ice and floating all the way over towards the goalie for the Gauchos. Ziebert sends it in front, but McGuire just can't get there in time. Almost a great chance for the Beach, but the puck unable to get on net.
Yeah, Ziebert, a mental error, sends it right back into the breadbasket of McGuire, whose first touch lets him down.
Manluku passes up to Gritano in the left corner. He loses it, so along the left boards, it's a turnover. Breakout here for Santa Barbara. Pass goes into the slot, but unable to get the backhand there. Kowalek couldn't get the shot on net. Goes over into the left corner. Now into the slot. Shot left of the net from Fischel. Back behind the goalie. The Beach try to corral it, but now it goes up towards the point. Mirzagaliev right in the middle sends it off the boards beyond the goalie, and now it goes back into center ice. Puck drifting all the way into the defensive zone for the Gauchos. Mirzagaliev gives chase and sends it around the boards.
And a couple nice plays from Tommy John, who has just shifted off the ice.
And now a really nice play from the Beach. Able to force a turnover on the forecheck was Parcher as he corralled it, went right into the slot, but his pass goes off a stick and over the glass. So it's out of play. 2 minutes into the second period, we'll have a face-off in the Beach attacking zone.
Yeah, Boston Parcher, graduate of Long Beach Poly High School. He's been active tonight, especially offensively. Good to see him rip a shot here early on inside the first 2 minutes. We've gone back and forth. Now the Beach with an offensive zone face-off.
Compton wins the face-off. Puck deflects over into the corner. Compton himself goes to get it, tries to dish it off to Parcher, goes back to Compton along the right side boards. Now the puck floats into the middle of the ice. Tracking it down is Chialé. He's able to get the clear for Santa Barbara, and now tries to dump it in deep, but it's deflected and intercepted by Ernst. The left defenseman for Long Beach State sends a pass up to Theberg. Theberg skates right into the attacking zone himself. The other defenseman for the Beach goes into the left corners, now sends a pass along the boards. Nguyen chases it down, sends a pass up towards the blue line, trying to track it down. Ernst unable to get possession, and now a stretch pass up from the Gauchos is going to go for icing. Floated all the way up the ice, and Madra couldn't get a tip, so they'll skate all the way back. It'll be a face-off in the Gaucho zone.
Yeah, it was the Gauchos looking for Eka Madra, who wears the A for them. He scored the 4th goal against Long Beach in last year's 10-2 victory. Second year with the team, the economics major. He's played previously for the Oakland Bears, a native of Belmont, California.
Face-off here is James McGuire into the circle, but he'll blow it dead and do it again. It's McGuire going head-to-head with Near Chialé. McGuire's getting kicked out. He went early. So David Nguyen will take the face-off now for the Beach. Chialé able to win it and send it off the boards to his teammate. Send it around the boards by Fabian. Santa Barbara controls in their defensive zone, but now fighting for it and applying pressure on the forecheck is Nguyen. Before they're able to get the clear, almost picked off by Gritano, but now Santa Barbara gets it out. Over on the other side, Madra chasing in the corner. Santa Barbara keeps the zone after a deflection. Moving towards the net, Chialé gets a shot onto the goalie, but it's another save for Adam Orozco. The first of the second period for Orozco. We stay 1-0, 3 minutes in.
Yeah, 8th save of the night for Orozco. See that calm and composed demeanor wearing the number 70 in goal. So many bodies in front of him. He's still able to make the save. Now the Gauchos offensive zone faceoff on the right-hand side.
It's going to be McGuire back in the circle to take this one. Jay Leung, the captain for Santa Barbara, faces off, but the face-off is won by McGuire. It goes back into neutral ice. Skating around, Mirzagaliev skates through a couple defenders into the slot, steps through, now sends a pass over right through the crease, but they can't corral it. Another great move from Mirzagaliev to create a chance, but Santa Barbara can't convert. Nguyen skating across neutral ice for the Beach, sends it into the zone right along the blue line. The Beach keep it in the left corner now. McGuire fighting for it, sends a pass around the boards. Picked off in the left corner. Now pass goes back out to McGuire. He gets a shot on net, but it's saved by Ziebert. Still in the attacking zone for the Beach on the left boards. Pass goes over into the slot. McGuire went for the one-timer, but fanned. So the puck goes over onto the right side boards, and it's poked out by Santa Barbara, giving chase Fischel all the way over onto the other side of the ice now. Pass picked off by Leung. Leung right from the slot sends a shot on net, but it's blockered out of the way by Orozco and up over the glass.
Another good save by Orozco. The goalies on both sides flashing the pad work. Orozco able to send that one up above into the netting. Gauchos continue to apply pressure. 14 shots now through 2 periods. Only 4 minutes into the second. It's still 1-0 Gauchos.
Adian Mirzagaliev continues to make an impact. The defenseman for Santa Barbara has been one of the fastest skaters on the ice today. Now the Beach with a miscommunication. Kyle Oki will have to skate off quickly. They had 6 on the ice. Now the face-off in the Beach defensive zone, won by the Gauchos right at the point. A shot goes right on net, but it's saved by Orozco. On the left side boards, the Beach try to track it down. Skating down behind the net, Conley now over into the right corner, sends a pass up to the point. Fabian sends it right back around the boards on the left side. Jenner Love now fans on a shot. It's deflected around, and now the Beach corral it. Tommy John will skate the puck out of his own zone into neutral ice and then send it over into the left side corner. Right side now, skating around. Deflection, Parcher able to keep the zone. He's got possession in the right corner, gets it poked loose, and now Jenner Love tracks it down. He gets hit along the boards, but is able to flip it out into neutral ice. Now a turnover in the Beach defensive zone. Here's a chance, backhand shot, saved by Orozco. A breakout opportunity for Eka Madra, unable to turn into a goal for Santa Barbara. Grade A chance there, and another good save from Orozco.
Orozco able to make the save, but the Gauchos continue to apply pressure. They come here now on a 2-on-3.
5 minutes into the second period. Another shot on net, saved by Orozco. Letting it loose again was Eka Madra. So Orozco with a lot of action here in these last couple minutes, and now some after the whistle festivities pile up here right on the blue line. One man went down for Santa Barbara. Now the officials get in there and break everybody up.
Yeah, that's been brewing for a while, Bruce. Boston Parcher with a cross-check that time on Peter Fabian, and Fabian's really been involved here in the first period. We haven't said it too much because most of his physicality has happened off the puck. Fabian, a big man, 5'11", 138, the defenseman out of Downey, California, has been in the middle of a few skirmishes here early on in the beach, have been able to keep their tempers under control. That time it was Parcher who had simply had enough. A tussle, and does not look like anybody's going to be punished in the penalty box.
No, it is going to be a power play for Long Beach State. William Jenner Love is in the penalty box for the Gauchos after that tussle right at the blue line. It was well after the whistle had gone down. Jenner Love was the man who went to the ground, but he has to get right up and skate over to the penalty box. 14:58 to go in the second period. The Beach will have a power play.
Yeah, second power play of the game for the Beach. Their first one in the first period resulted in a 4-on-4 after an unfortunate penalty went against the Beach. Now they have 2 minutes with the advantage.
Offensive zone face-off for Long Beach State. Rhodes in the left corner trying to keep it in the zone. Santa Barbara able to clear, chopping it out as Kavalek. So the puck retreats all the way to Orozco, who controls it. Tommy John back to get it. Now the Beach set up their attack. John behind the net. Stretch pass goes out to his left side for Nguyen. He's going to skate it right into the attacking zone on his own and then leaves it behind for Rhodes. Rhodes sends it into the left corner, but it's cleared out again by Santa Barbara. This time it was Mirzagaliev there to send it out. In the defensive zone for the Beach, Theberge retrieves it. Sends a pass up to John. Backhanded pass all the way across for Theberge. He steps over, got into the slot, but lost it. Now John up at the top, steps up, sends a pass across the crease, but nobody there. Along the left boards now, Theberge controls, sends it to John. Pass into the middle. Here's a shot from Nguyen. Saved with the glove and then covered up. Ziebert, after he tipped it away with the glove, lost it momentarily, but the Beach unable to get to the rebound. 51 seconds into the power play, it'll be a face-off.
Yeah, and David Nguyen, we mentioned early on that he is the best skater on the ice. Not his words, the words of his teammates. Long Beach tries to get him to bring the puck up once, and then they find him center ice for the shot. Best opportunity of the night so far for the Beach to get on the board. The win shot is saved, and they still have 69 seconds on the power play to work with. Another offensive zone faceoff on the left side.
Nate Compton will skate in to take the faceoff for the Beach, going against Mirzagaliev. Delay here on the ice as they get set. 1 minute and 9 seconds to go in the power play for Long Beach State. Still 1-0 Santa Barbara ahead. The Beach looking to take advantage of their second power play of the night and try and tie this up. Beach win the face-off. Skating around up at the point now. Pass goes across to the right side boards for Parcher. He controls, skates over towards the corner. Now fans on a shot. It goes back behind the goal. Beach able to control and keep possession. Theberge skating in the right corner, dumps it off to the point. Pass goes now across, stretch to Parcher. Parcher sends it into the middle. Theberge can't control it, goes off the left boards. Then he goes to get it. Theberge in the left corner, skates around, controls it, now sends a pass over right at the blue line for Parcher. He steps through a defender. Parcher now lost it, and it's tipped out of the zone by Mirzagaliev. Parcher slammed his stick on the ground. See, had a chance there, but lost it. Compton skates back into the attacking zone, sends it into the middle. Oh, just missed. Blockered away with the toe by the goalie, Ziebert. There's a good chance there for the Beach, but they can't convert. Back in the defensive zone now. Compton getting pressured. Here's a 2-on-2 chance for the Beach. Shot on net and just missed to the right side for Compton. Puck sent around the boards and able to be kept in by Theberge. Theberge skates in. Now back behind the goal into the right side corner. Theberge still with the puck. Now getting pressured by Santa Barbara. He sends it back into the corner. Pass goes right back to Theberge on the right side. Theberge in the corner still. Sends it with a backhand into the slot. Pass gets tipped up in the air. Now Compton retrieves it. He steps through a couple defenders and now a whistle blows. The Beach in the attacking zone as the power play expires. Now we've got a stoppage.
Yeah, the Gauchos back at full strength as well. 3 quality chances for the Beach on that power play and a few great saves from Christian Ziebert, the 5'10" biology major, second year with the team. I think he saved that shot from Parcher Bruce with his skate. Long Beach State, their best opportunities of the night so far coming on the power play, finally putting the Gauchos under pressure. 12:40 to go here in the second period.
Neutral zone face-off now goes into the Beach attacking zone and then is chopped out of there. William Jenner Love gets loose, now gets a shot on net, but it's saved with the glove hand by Orozco. On the right side boards, Santa Barbara able to get possession, sends a pass into the middle, another shot, this time it's blocked though. Jenner Love sends another shot, blocked by Oki right in the middle. Another shot gets through this time, deflects behind the goal. Now a man goes down for Santa Barbara in the corner as the Beach get possession. Oki with the tip, trying to get it out of the zone, and the Beach are able to get it clear. It's Rhodes who corrals in center ice. 8 minutes into the second period, still 1-0 UC Santa Barbara. Rhodes dumps it into the left corner. It's chopped up in the air.
Oh.
Mankovetsky now with a hard hit. Mankovetsky goes down. Rhodes controls, sends a pass into the middle, but it's picked off by Santa Barbara. Mirzgaliev gets right out. Nice defense in the middle, though. Supanchek sends it into the boards. Mirzgaliev grabs it again, skates all the way around the goal, skating fast. He gets a shot on net. Rebound, second chance. No goal, goes off the post. Third chance, a shot gets through. Another save for Orozco. Santa Barbara still with pressure. Shot right from the blue line. Rebound right in front, but they can't get it through. It tips behind the net again. Pass goes up to the point. Fabian skates around, sends it into the middle, block. Another shot, misses the net altogether this time. And now the Beach finally able to clear the zone.
Great saves from Orozco, already 8 in this second period.
Here's a 3-on-2. Rhodes skates with the backhand, tries to send it in the middle, but good pressure from Santa Barbara. Puck behind the net, and the Beach turn it over. Now Santa Barbara gets out 2-on-2 here into the attacking zone. Stepping through, Leung looks behind him, sends a pass into the middle. Shot gets blocked here by Theberge. Back behind the net, the Beach corral, sends it around the right side boards. Santa Barbara keeps the zone momentarily, and then they're able to clear it. Theberge sends a tip in neutral ice. Now it's tipped again by Ernst, but Santa Barbara sends it back into the Beach defensive zone. Theberge skating backwards with the puck. Now he'll wrap around just in front of his own goal. Theberge now goes on the counterattack for Long Beach State. He skates right across into the attacking zone, gets a poke check that sends the puck into the corner. Theberge fighting and now sends a Santa Barbara man to the ground on a shove. Santa Barbara with the puck in neutral ice. Fischel skates across. Now he dumps it into the left corner, gets hit along the boards. Joust here with 4 sweaters packed in there. Still momentarily silent. Now a pass goes into the slot, but it's picked off and sent out of the zone by the Beach.
Yeah, and the man getting physical for Santa Barbara is once again Peter Fabian got 2 hard checks into his chest. Long Beach State not letting the Gauchos go here in the second period. And more spectacular saves from Adam Orozco as well. Just over 10 minutes to go, just under halfway through the second period. It's still Gauchos up 1-0.
It's going to be a defensive zone face-off here for Long Beach State. Stepping in to take it is James McGuire, the first-line center. McGuire goes head-to-head with Leung, and the Beach win the face-off. Gritano skates it right out of the zone, sends a pass into the corner. Nguyen gives chase. Can't get there in time. Now Gritano gives a chase right behind the net, but Santa Barbara sends it around the boards. On the left side boards, they try to clear. Kowalek has his pass get blocked, though, and then a second chance. Santa Barbara able to get it out. Skating is Leung. He sends a chop pass into the middle, goes towards the right corner now. Leung gets the pass behind the net. He tracks it down and skates over to the corner, and now he gets his pocket picked. A whistle blows as Theberge got control, tried to lift it up out of the zone, but might have hit the roof.
Yeah, Theberge tried to lift it out of the zone. Gauchos applying too much pressure, and you're starting to see some tired legs on the ice. David Ernst has put in a shift here in the second period, has had to track back defensively a lot. See him with his hands on his knees ahead of this next faceoff. 9:28 to go.
McGuire in the circle again. He wins the faceoff. Theberge tracks it down in the right corner, sends it along the boards. McGuire skates out of the zone. Long Beach State in neutral ice now. McGuire sends it in deep. The Beach now go for a change. It's on the right side board. Santa Barbara trying to control and clear their zone. The Beach force a turnover. Now skating in. Pass goes to the middle. McGuire can't corral it. John skates in now. Still in the slot. Now John tips it over towards the left side boards and sends it around. In the right corner, tracking it down is Hayes. He looks around and now gets pressured by the Beach on the forecheck. Pass goes up to the blue line. Here's Theberge sending one in, but it's tipped left. In the left corner now. Bertano tracks it down, passes over to his teammate. The Beach with possession in the attacking zone. Stretch pass goes across to McGuire. He sends one into the middle, a tip, but it just can't get on net. Good setup there from McGuire. Beach still with possession, back behind the goal now. Poke check, sends it loose, and then Santa Barbara wraps it around the boards and out of the zone.
Yeah, Long Beach State now having more possession in the offensive zone. Another line change coming here for the Beach. Their first line back on the ice.
Tommy John passes in the defensive zone, but it's picked off by Santa Barbara. Cheadle has possession, and then the Beach regain it. They're able to clear the zone. John sends a stretch pass up to Theberge. John gets it back, skates into the attacking zone, gives him McGuire. He gets it tipped over into the right side boards, sends it into the corner. Trying to track it down is Hester. Still getting chopped in the right corner. Few sweaters all piled up. Puck stuck on the boards and now comes loose up towards the blue line. Santa Barbara able to get it clear. Chasing it all the way down into the defensive zone for Long Beach State is Parcher. Parcher dumps it off behind his own net, trying to help out. Back there is Manluku, but Santa Barbara comes away with it. Lott sends it into the middle. Shot from Leung blocked, and it goes left. Now the puck deflects into the right corner. Mirzagaliev tracks it down, skates up near the blue line. Now into the slot. Makes a couple miss. Gets a shot on net, but it's saved with the glove hand by Orozco. Goes over into the right corner. Santa Barbara still applying pressure here by himself. Kowalek sends a pass into the slot. It's tipped out of there, though, by Parcher, and now the Beach are able to clear. Hester skates it across himself, loses the puck over onto the right side boards. He's jousting with a Santa Barbara defender as it moves into the corner. Now the puck comes out, and Santa Barbara has control. They go on the counterattack.
Yeah, David Finchel for Santa Barbara. Some crucial poke checks on that last sequence, preventing the 3-on-2 for the Beach.
Skated into the attacking zone by Leung. Santa Barbara goes to work now. They keep the zone as the Beach got a pass up the boards. John tracks down a pass behind the net now for Long Beach State. Sends it off the boards, but it's stolen by Mirzagaliev. Mirzagaliev now skates into the middle. Sends it pass into the slot. Backhand shot saved as Orozco had to do the full splits there to get the right pad to it. We have a stoppage on the ice after another good save from Orozco and a backhand shot from Kowalek.
Yeah, Kowalek just drifts at the far post. Pass is able to find him, and Orozco has to cross his goal mouth to make that save. Another pad save for Orozco, already 9 in this second period for the Long Beach goalie. We're going to have a power play here as well, Bruce.
Nobody in the penalty box yet. Looking for an indicator as to who's going to get this power play.
It's going to go against the Beach, though. The Gauchos are going to have 2 minutes with a 5-on-4 advantage.
So the Gauchos are getting a penalty. Haven't seen who it's on yet, but only 4 skaters on the ice for Long Beach State. Looks like the officials are trying to figure out the same thing. They've skated over to the Santa Barbara bench to have a discussion with head coach Brennan Phobel. It's a defensive zone penalty called against Long Beach State. Looked like it was a hook. It is a hook that was called in the left corner against Long Beach State. So now Santa Barbara will have a chance to add to their 1-0 lead with a 2-minute power play.
They're going to get Tommy John for hooking on this one. He's put in an absolute shift at defenseman so far today, but a bit too aggressive against the Gauchos.
McGuire on the faceoff. Santa Barbara wins it right at the point. Seating around Cheadle gives a pass over into the middle. Conley corrals but dishes off to Mirzagaliev. He skates over to the right corner. Santa Barbara setting up their power play attack. Pass goes over to Leung on the right boards. Leung has it, skates in, now dumps off to Mirzagaliev. He sends it over to the point for Kowalek. He gets a shot on net. Rebound goes left again. Santa Barbara still with the puck after a save from Orozco. Right up near the blue line, Cheadle passes over towards the corner. They try and go for a give and go. They gets back to Cheadle, who tips it back behind the net, rings around the boards to Leung. And now the Beach trying to get aggressive. They are able to get the clear. Sending it up the ice is Oki and over in the right corner in the defensive zone for the Gauchos.
1 minute left on the power play, and the Beach will take all the time they need. The Gauchos are yet to break through their own defensive zone.
Nguyen provides pressure on the forecheck, and now Sniper gets Leung in center ice. He gets up, and Santa Barbara goes on the attack. Here's a pass to the slot. Shot goes right from Kowalek. Oki with it in the right corner for Long Beach State, and he goes for the clear, sends it all the way down the ice, giving chase. Compton gets there for Long Beach State after the clear. He skates over and sends a pass into the middle. It's tipped just left. Almost a goal there for Compton. But now they're tied up back behind the net. Parcher with 2 Santa Barbara jerseys there. Parcher just trying to take time off. It squirts right. Now he ties it up again. Now finally it comes out for Santa Barbara, and they control.
Great work from Parcher. Only 18 seconds remain on the power play.
Stretch pass up into a shot for Kowalek. It gets blockered away by Orozco. Now another shot just moves right. Goes over into the left corner. 7 seconds remain on the power play. Pass goes up to Fabian. Fabian sends it into the left corner for Kowalek. He can't control, though. Supinchek gives chase, gets it, brings it around the boards. It's kept in the zone, though, by Kowalek. Penalty expires. Shot goes up high. Orozco might have got a piece of it. It rings around the left side boards. Parcher gives chase. Still along the left side boards, and now finally Supanchek controls and gets it out of the zone. 2-on-2, Beach go on the counterattack. Supanchek gets a shot just left of the net. Back behind, Fabian controls, sends it ringing around the boards, but Compton keeps the zone for Long Beach State. His pass into the middle gets picked off. Jenner Love skates right into neutral ice and on the attack for Santa Barbara. He sends a shot just right, tracking it down in the left corner. Fischel has it. He dumps off over to Fabian. Fabian sends a pass right across the middle and over into the right side boards. Hester tracks it down for Long Beach State. He gets stripped, though, right in center ice. Jenner Love has it, skates right back on the attack, sends a shot on net. It's down low on the save from Orozco. Back behind the net now, it pokes loose. Compton controls for Long Beach State. He skates up near the blue line and now circles back in front of his own goal. Flips a pass, saucer up above himself and gets it himself. Compton now goes on the attack, skates right in, fans on the shot, though, from the slot on the other end. Puck goes into the right corner. Now whistle blows. A push from Compton right after the whistle of Jenner Love. 3 minutes, 10 seconds remain in the second period.
Yeah, Nate Compton had options to his right. Ethan Rhodes was right next to him. Compton decides to go alone and whiffs on the shot. The Gauchos still applying so much pressure in the Beach's own defensive zone. Long Beach struggling to get the puck up the ice. They're being outshot with 3 minutes to go in the second period, 28-9. And what a period it's been from Adam Orozco. 10 saves in the period. 10 saves in the period has really kept the Beach in this one. Gauchos still only lead 1-0.
Long Beach is going on the power play, so it's the second penalty already tonight against William Jenner Love. He heads to the penalty box. Long Beach gets an attacking zone face-off. They're only trailing by 1, and now they get 2 minutes to try and even things up.
Big time from the power play. Last time we saw 3 golden opportunities go begging for Long Beach State on the power play.
Face-off won by Santa Barbara. They ring it around the boards and get the clear. Controlling Cheetale sends it in deep. Over on the right side boards, McGuire tracks down for Long Beach State, dumps it off to Rhodes, who sends it right back. McGuire down beyond his own goal line, sends it along the boards to the right side. The Beach is trying to set up their attack here. About 25 seconds into the power play. Long stretch pass up to Tommy John. He takes it into the attacking zone. On the right side, John lost his footing in the corner. Pass goes ringing around the boards over to McGuire on the left side. Minute 20 to go in the power play. McGuire sends it into Rhodes in the left corner. Right back to McGuire up by the blue line. McGuire skates around, sends a pass over to Thebarge. Thebarge sends a shot on net, but it misses high and left. Able to track it down just beyond the blue line, though, is McGuire. He keeps the zone. Gives right back to Thebarge. He goes to Rhodes in the corner. Rhodes sends a pass across to McGuire. He lost it as he tried to kick it with the skate. Able to keep the zone, though. Thebarge steps through a couple. Gets a shot on net, but it's just blocked in front. Nice job by Mirza Galiev to get in the way. Pass goes to Rhodes in the left corner. Still 50 seconds to go on the power play, and now a miscommunication. Rhodes tried to find McGuire up at the point, missed him. So the clear gives Santa Barbara a chance to change. Beach go right back on the attack after they chase it down. Compton skates over. Here's a shot, and it's saved by Zebert. Parcher had a good chance there. Zebert saves it right just below his mask and then ices the puck.
Yeah, great work in the middle from Nate Compton as well, hanging out just at the blue line, able to dish it to his teammate Parcher, blazing down the right wing, and a spectacular shoulder save to deny the Beach the equalizer from Zebert.
Minute 45 to go in the second period, 33 seconds on the power play. Puck in the right corner off the face-off. Beach try to corral it, and it gets up to Thebarge at the point. Thebarge sends it over to his teammate Parcher. Parcher in the right corner, right along the boards, getting pressured over to help. Compton comes away with it. Compton sends a pass ringing around the boards over to Hester on the left side. Hester now sends it up to the top of the point. They pass it over to Parcher. Parcher on the right side sends a pass into the middle. It's blocked, though, and then cleared out of there by Mirza Galiev. In center ice, Thebarge tracks it down. 2 seconds to go, and now the power play expires for Long Beach State. Another penalty kill for Santa Barbara. Stretch pass over to Parcher. He takes it into the attacking zone. Shot gets blocked out of there by Conley. And then Santa Barbara gets a clear, sends it all the way down the ice, out of his net. Orozco tracks it down. Tommy John with the puck back behind his own net, sends a pass up to Thebarge. Thebarge passes right back to John on the attack. Under a minute to go in the second period. John skates into the slot, backhand shot, blocked, and then cleared by Mirza Galiev. not going to go for icing as Thebarge can track it down behind his own net. Thebarge gets his pocket picked, fighting down there. Madra, good effort, but Thebarge comes away with it along the right side boards and skates into center ice. Thebarge skates into the attacking zone, dumps a pass off. Here's a shot. It just missed left from Compton. Good chance there for the Beach.
Oh,
and now
no.
it's 17 seconds. It's a breakaway for Santa Barbara. Mirzagaliev scores it. Went from forehand to backhand and back to forehand. Just snuck it past the right leg of Orozco and into the net. Adian Mirzagaliev has had such a strong game to this point. Now he's got a breakaway goal. It's 2-0 Santa Barbara.
Mirzagaliev, 4 goals against Long Beach State in that 10-2 win last year. 2 goals tonight. With just 11 seconds to go, it's Gauchos up 2. The Beach were caught in the middle of a change. Noah Supanchek came off the bench, tried to apply pressure, just too little, too late, and it's Gauchos up 2-0.
Adian Mirzagaliev, the junior forward, has the goal for Santa Barbara. 8 seconds to go off the face-off here in the second period. It's over along the left side boards. Long Beach in the attacking zone. Gritano getting tied up, and that's going to do it for period number 2. Santa Barbara just ahead of the buzzer, gets their second goal. We're going to go to the third period. Long Beach behind by 2.
Yeah, and some temper starting to flare as well on the ice right now, just ahead of this second period break. Crowd over by the exit to the locker rooms. Officials having to step in briefly here. We know this is a rivalry game. We know there's a lot on the line tonight. It's the Gauchos, as you mentioned, beating the buzzer, Bruce. How crucial could that goal prove to be as we move to the third period?
2-0 UC Santa Barbara. Both teams will now head over to their locker rooms. The Beach will try and make a comeback here at their home arena. Coming up, third period will be after we have an interview shortly. So stick with us for this second intermission report here on 22 West Radio.
Welcome to the second intermission report here live at Lakewood Ice. JayDe Beaudry, Bruce Kuntz, and some very special guests. Gentlemen, introduce yourselves to the broadcast.
Hi, my name's Andrew.
I'm Alfredo Mejibas.
We have 2 of the Long Beach State Club hockey players here with us. Boys, take us through these first 2 periods. What's the game looking like? How is it watching from the stands? How is it on the ice?
From the bench, the energy's not there yet. We're going to hopefully bring it back in the third, bring it home. We got to make something happen.
Looking from my point of view in the stands, we need to bring more physicality. Last time we played these guys, we bullied them out of their own barn too, and I think we need to do the same here tonight.
Nice. And Andrew, we've heard so much about your role in the team. Can you talk a little about what this team means to you, how you joined, what's going on with Long Beach State Club hockey?
It's been 3 years since the last time I played. I missed hockey so much. I'm just happy to be back. It's a fucking thrill to be here.
For me, I played hockey for like maybe since I was 15, and I've never played any like higher level hockey. This is my first I played like this level.
Nice. Now, this game, about halfway through your season, what have been your favorite memories from the season so far to this point?
Definitely got to be Ernst. Absolutely whipping on so many shots.
We're seeing a few of
listener. How about you?
I think my favorite memories, probably when we were in Santa Barbara. One of the guys tried checking Ethan Rhodes, and he got laid out right from behind from Ethan. That was a good one.
Now, this is a rivalry game for you guys. What do you think? What's the difference in energy that you feel down on the ice in a game like this compared to one of the regular games on your schedule, knowing this is a rivalry game?
I think with last game, there was a lot more people, a lot more energy in the stands, and I feel like our team kind of feeds off of that. But today just seems kind of low.
Yeah, I agree. Last game, it was a very hostile environment. A lot of SB fans. We need a lot of LB fans will be here too.
All right, so moving into this third period now, you guys got 20 minutes to go, down by 2. Do you still believe?
I still believe we can bring this home. It's only 2 goals. All we need is 2.
You guys have been free scoring all season long. What do you need to do in this third period to turn it around?
Put the body on them, bring the energy back, get some shots on net. We only got 11 right now. Just get some shots.
Nice. Any thoughts before we let you go back to the locker room, finish out this second period intermission?
Any thoughts? Go Beach.
Go Beach. Nice.
Yeah, go Beach. Go.
All right, thank you boys so much for joining us on the broadcast. Let's get back to the locker room. Third period action coming up live on 22 West Radio in about 15 minutes. Thank you for sticking with us.
I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you.
Third period about to get underway between Long Beach State and UC Santa Barbara. It's 2-0 Gauchos here at Lakewood Ice. The Beach will have to try and make a comeback.
Yeah, it was a late Gauchos goal with just 11 seconds on the clock. That puts Long Beach State down 2-0. Still some bright flashes, though, in that second period, especially on the power play. We know the physicality is going to increase here in the third. It's going to be up to the Beach to match that intensity and bag 2 goals to have a chance. They're being outshot significantly, though, Bruce, through 2 periods. It's the Gauchos 29 shots to Long Beach's 11. It's been all Gauchos one-way traffic for most of this one.
That first line for UC Santa Barbara, Mirzagaliev, Leung, and Kabalek has accounted for both of the goals so far. It was Mirzagaliev that scored the one right at the end of the second period. All 3 of those skaters have been moving around gracefully on the ice so far through 2 periods.
Yeah, the Gauchos attack really is fluid when it wants to be, Bruce, and it's up to the back line for Long Beach State. Tommy John has had to put in an absolute shift. We've seen some good interceptions as well from David Ernst. So this Long Beach State defense, we know they're going to have tired legs late in this game. It's about who's going to be able to make that final push. Is a Long Beach State hockey team that has had no shortage of goals this season. 26 goals in the back of the net over their past 4 games. They have not been shut out in any game this season. So we know we're guaranteed at least 1 goal as both teams now back out on the ice, warming up ahead of this third period.
And it'll still be Adam Orozco in net, even though Santa Barbara has the only 2 goals of the game. Orozco still had a fairly strong performance in the crease for Long Beach State. Has plenty of saves. As we said, Santa Barbara with 29 shots on goal through 2 periods. Orozco's only let 2 of them by, and both of those goals were on grade A chances for Santa Barbara.
Yeah, 10 saves for Orozco in that second period. Not much he could do about the one-on-one. Getting some encouragement in the warm-ups from his fellow goalkeepers. This Long Beach State team, we've heard from them in the intermission report that the vibes are kind of low here at Lakewood Ice, but it's going to be up to their bench, their core, to bring each other up, to raise the entire level of this team. So much to play for with 20 minutes to go. Still so much time on the clock to get 2 goals, maybe more, for Long Beach State.
Long Beach State and UC Santa Barbara tied for 5th place in the West Coast Hockey Conference, 6 points apiece. Long Beach has played 1 fewer conference game than Santa Barbara to this point, but whoever can win this one will move up in the standings and place the other behind them in the West Coast Conference Hockey Conference. Overtime losses do not count as 1 point. It's either 2 points for the win or nothing. So this will be an interesting third period as Long Beach looks to at least get it to overtime and have a chance to go for the win. Like I said, though, even getting it to overtime means nothing if you can't prevail in the end in the WCHL.
Yeah, Long Beach State in the midst of a 7-game homestand after tonight's rivalry match against UC Santa Barbara. 2 more rivalry games coming thick and fast against Fullerton and UC Irvine in December.
We've got a center ice face-off. Santa Barbara wins it, and the third period is underway. 20 minutes to go for Long Beach State to try and get this thing back. 2-0 UC Santa Barbara. Puck around the boards in the attacking zone for Long Beach State. It's Gritano who tracks it down, goes up to the points, passed around 2-man. Luku, he gets his pocket picked. Kabalek out on a breakaway. 1 man to beat. He toe drags, goes into the middle, and now a big hit laid down by Manluku. The puck goes loose to the corner. A big hit for the Long Beach State defenseman. Keeps Santa Barbara from getting a great chance. Here's a pass right into the slot, up to the top. Shot blocked before it gets through to the goalie from Mirzagaliev. And then it deflects up and out of play.
Yeah, big hit from Manluku, but also great defense on the 2-on-1 from Tommy John. Just tracking back, skating backwards, making sure the Gauchos cannot get a shot away. Manluku delivers a huge hit. That's the kind of spark Long Beach needs here, just 30 seconds into the third period.
Nate Compton wins the faceoff in the defensive zone for Long Beach State. It's over near the left corner along the boards. Theberg fighting for it. Compton also there. It's pinned against the boards. Now finally gets loose over into the left corner, and Theberg comes away with possession. They're still fighting along the left side boards. Now it's tipped and coming away. Kabalek has it for UC Santa Barbara. He skates around over in front, goes to the ground as it's poked out of there by Theberg. Now over in the left corner, pass into the middle, picked off and intercepted by Compton. Beach take it out. Now Hester goes across on the left side, dumps it off for Compton. He takes a wrister right off the post. Just missed on the right side. Compton comes just short of having Long Beach's first goal. Counterattack here for UC Santa Barbara on the other side. Leung skates over, puts a pass into the slot, gets tipped. Shot can't get through. Another block, and now the shot finally gets over towards the left corner. It comes out. Long Beach State grabs possession and is able to get the clear. Still 2-0 UC Santa Barbara, a minute and a half into this third period. Long Beach dumps it into the corner and then goes for a change. Hester gives chase, but Santa Barbara comes away with it. Their top line back on the ice, but before they can clear, it's poked loose. Good pressure here on the forecheck from Nguyen, but now finally Santa Barbara able to control. Pass goes up into the middle for Leung, and he dumps it in. Santa Barbara now goes for a change.
More changes now for Long Beach State as well, and now fighting for it in the defensive zone. Supanchek, he's going to try to bring this one out. Long Beach trying to get forward and out of their own zone.
Supanchek with speed, able to get the clear, but it's picked off in neutral ice. Goes back into the defensive zone for Long Beach State, and then they get it out. Santa Barbara dumps it into the left corner, skating around. Oki tracks it down behind his own net, chops it over into the right corner. McGuire gives chase, but he's not able to get the clear. Now a shot misses just right off the stick of Jenner Love. Rolls all the way around the boards, is picked up at the point on the left side. Pass goes down low for Madra in the left corner. He goes to work, passes it off to his teammate, but a tip floats into the center of the ice. And now Gritano goes on the attack for Long Beach State. He takes it right in, floats it in on a backhand, but it's kicked out of there by Ziebert. Ziebert puts it into the corner. It rolls around the boards. Long Beach able to keep it. Shoved into the right corner. McGuire can't control, and now a pass for Santa Barbara goes back up near the blue line. Long Beach unable to keep the zone. Nguyen skates backwards and passes it back to his defenseman. A long stretch basket's tipped in neutral ice, though, and Santa Barbara gets the interception. Fabian sends it in deep in the Long Beach ice. Rolls around into the left corner. Kovalek tries to get control. He's fighting. One Long Beach body goes down. McGuire couldn't quite control it. Still Growlek. He sends it over to another UC Santa Barbara teammate, but then the pass goes up towards the blue line, and Fabian can't keep the zone.
Yeah, Long Beach State finally getting a chance to get on the puck, and it's right in the middle of a change, so now it's a dump into the defensive zone, and Santa Barbara can come again.
Here's a turnover. Nice poke check from Nguyen. He's got it. Dumps it off to his teammate, but the shot goes high. Beach with a chance there. They still are in the attacking zone. Pass to Nguyen. He lost it. John goes to get it. Toe drag, though. Poked loose. It's a turnover forced by Peter Fabian in neutral ice. Now Santa Barbara corrals just ahead of the red line, and they take it into their attacking zone. Pass rolls around behind the net. Ernst back there for Long Beach State. It's tipped a couple of times now right along the boards. Coming away, Compton fighting for the puck, but down there Kowalek gets control again. His top line back out there for Santa Barbara, continuing to put in work. Shot down low, right into the lap of Orozco, and he freezes the puck. Another chance there, and the 30th shot on goal tonight for UC Santa Barbara.
And another save for Orozco, getting down, protecting the right side of his goal. 15 minutes, 46 seconds on the clock here in the third period. Long Beach State yet to truly threaten the Gauchos here in the third, needing 2 goals to tie, down 2-0.
15:46 to go in this third period. 2-0 UC Santa Barbara ahead. Offensive zone faceoff for Santa Barbara is 1. Shot gets blocked from Myers. Still right in the middle. A kick pass goes over into the slot, but the shot misses left from Fischel. Now it goes up to the blue line, and a quick slapper is gloved by Orozco. He freezes it again.
Yeah, 3 saves now, 2 in quick succession for Orozco. This is a Long Beach State team that needs a win today to continue to move up the standings. Playoff picture beginning to take shape just about halfway through the season. 8 teams will make the playoffs from the West Coast Hockey Conference, 2 from Southern California, 2 from Northern California, 1 from Arizona, and then the next 3 top seeds. Long Beach State currently in the playoff picture, needing every win down the stretch, and more changes coming for the Beach now.
Offensive zone face-off for Santa Barbara again. Give you a quick update for Long Beach State fans out there. The women's volleyball team playing in Hawaii. They've gone up 1-0 over the Fighting Wahine. Long Beach on the attack here as they cleared the zone. The pass into the middle gets blocked as Mazaliev went straight down into a crouch. So he's able to get the clear. A nice play on defense there. But then it's going to be icing against UC Santa Barbara as they pushed it up the ice.
Yeah, just a little bit undisciplined that time from Mankov, driving down on the right side, had options to his left. It was a 3-on-2 for Long Beach State, unable to capitalize with that icing, though. It'll be an offensive zone face-off for the Beach. Still looking to pile on their first shot of this third period. Face-off will happen on the right side. Over it for Long Beach State is Nate Compton.
The junior center puts it into the corner off the face-off. One Long Beach player goes down. It's chipped around into the middle, but now Santa Barbara able to get the clear on a tip from Madra. They go on the attack. Madra with it. Long Beach wanted an offsides, but they don't get it. Madra right in the middle gets pushed right off the puck by John. Long Beach unable to get the clear, though. Here's a one-timer right on net and saved by Orozco. He jumps it right down Long Beach keeps the puck alive. John skating right behind the goal line. Now sends a stretch pass up to the blue line. Saucer pass gloved out of the air there by Madra. He puts it down on the ice, but then chops it right back into the attacking zone for Long Beach State. Pass goes up to Parcher right at the red line. He sends it up to Compton into the attacking zone. Compton loses it. Santa Barbara gains control again. Pass goes up to Mirzagaliev. He skates right over across into the attacking zone. Right along the right boards, he sends it into the corner. And controlling for Long Beach State is David Nguyen.
Yeah, Mirzagaliev goes 1-on-4. He has no problem, no fear as the Gauchos continue to pile on the pressure.
Nguyen goes on the attack for Long Beach State. He's just going to push it in deep into the left corner as he goes off for a change. Puck goes around the boards. Long Beach still with it in the attacking zone. Thieberge chips it into the right corner. Goes along the boards again, and Santa Barbara able to get the clear. Oki tracks it down in the defensive zone for the Beach.
Yeah, Oki, first involvement off the bench, immediately on the puck.
Supancek with it, gets his pocket pick before he can get into the attacking zone. Now Santa Barbara, Kowalek skates it over. Kowalek straight into the slot, but his pass a little offline for Fischel. Goes over into the right boards. Long Beach able to get the clear. Skating it across is Compton. He deeks through a couple of defenders, and now it's going to be, looks like offsides against Long Beach State. We're a little bit out of rhythm on the attack.
Yeah, 2 already in the zone for Long Beach State. It was Jacob Alcara and Andrew Bankov already in the zone as Compton took it across the blue line. Easy call for the officials to make. Now it'll be a face-off at the blue line on the left-hand side.
Ethan Rhodes takes it for Long Beach State, but it's won by Santa Barbara. Finn Kowalek skates in and has the puck. He moves around to the left side in center ice and now dishes off over to Fischel. Fischel sends it in deep. Out of his crease, sending it around the boards is Orozco. Over on the right side now, the Beach give chase. Rhodes tries to chip it out, but it's kept in and shoved back beyond the goal line by Fabian. Over on the other side, Supancek controls for the Beach, and he's able to get the clear. Supancek tips it off the boards to himself over into the attacking zone. Now on the right side, he sends a centering pass, but it just misses from Nguyen on the backhand. Now back behind the goal. Pass goes over into the right side boards. Alcala gets there. Sends a pass into the middle again. Here's another shot that misses left, this time from Mankovetsky. He just missed the post that time. Pass rims around over into the right corner. Beach keep the zone. Have one going for a change. Santa Barbara controls beyond their own goal line, and now a pass goes all the way up and into the other side of the ice. It's going to be icing for Santa Barbara. They couldn't connect in neutral ice.
Yeah, and Ethan Manluku, the man freshly on the ice, immediately calling for the icing call as that puck blazes past him. Long Beach State still yet to register a shot in this third period, though, for all the offensive zone pressure. They're finally starting to pile on. 12.5 minutes to go here. A goal needs to come right here, right now, Bruce. But Long Beach State start making their way back into this game.
33 shots on goal for UC Santa Barbara compared to just 11 for Long Beach State. Been a big mismatch so far tonight. Santa Barbara wins the faceoff. They send it around the boards over to the left side. Pass in transition goes up to Kowalek. He takes it right into the attacking zone and dishes off to Fischel. Fischel skates right around the goal onto the right side, sends a pass into the middle, and that's going to go into the net.
Or has it?
Orozco wants it waved off. The puck is in the net. We're going to see what the ruling is here. The referees are going to get together. As Fischel skated behind the net, he sent it a pass, looked like just a centering pass back in, and it deflected into the net. What Orozco wants to say is that it was kicked in. We'll see what the ruling is here. Haven't gotten one yet.
Roscoe's also saying that he had that one covered, at least with his skate. And the ruling for now, Bruce, is going to be no goal from the officials. Looks like they're going to wave this one off and take it into a face-off just beyond the blue line in Long Beach's half of the ice. No goal for Santa Barbara. Still 2-0 here at Lakewood.
Good break for Long Beach State. The score will stay 2-0. It's going to be a neutral zone face-off after the puck went into the net for Santa Barbara. Now the officials having a discussion with Brennan Phobel over on the Gauchos bench, explaining the thought process there. I believe that the ruling is going to be that it was kicked into the net intentionally, which does not count as a goal. That's what Orozco was immediately gesturing as the puck went into the net, that it was kicked in from the slot. So that is going to be the call. It'll be a face-off here in neutral ice. 2-0 UC Santa Barbara. 12 minutes and 12 seconds to go. Santa Barbara wins the face-off, gets just across the blue line, and now gets lost over just in front of the Long Beach bench. It's tied up in the jersey of Madra. has to shake his sweater around for the puck to fall out.
Yeah, we've seen pucks in some odd places so far tonight. There's a few still stuck in the netting from the first period. Shots that went awry. Now a puck into the bench, and officials are going to move this faceoff from beyond the blue line into the Long Beach's defensive zone on the right-hand side.
Offensive zone faceoff for UC Santa Barbara, won by Long Beach State. Skating around Manluku with it, sends it around the boards over to his D partner. John chops it up ahead of him. Now here's a chance for Long Beach in transition. McGuire gets it tipped away from him, sends a pass over to Hester. Hester centers it, but it goes up above or into the left boards. Manluku tracks it down, sends a pass into the middle again. Here's a shot for Long Beach State, but it just misses right and settles down behind the net. Shot from John, couldn't get in there. Now Santa Barbara on the counter attack. JayDe skates across, leaves it behind him for Madra, but Madra can't get there in time, and it's chopped out of the zone.
Yeah, good interception that time from Sergio Grotano, just leaving a stick out, a decent poke check, puts the Gauchos out of rhythm.
And now as Jenner Love tried to flip it in deep, goes up into the roof, and that'll be a stoppage. 11:21 to go in this third period, still 2-0 Gauchos.
Yeah, still no shots on goal for Long Beach State. This crowd on pins and needles now. Started to fill up late on in this second and third period. They need something to cheer for. Aside from an early hit from Long Beach State, there really have been no highlights for the Beach as they need to claw their way back into this one, still down by 2 goals.
Neutral zone faceoff, Leung in to take it for UC Santa Barbara, but instead it's Compton who wins it for the Beach. Skating quickly onto the attack is Parcher, but he has it poked loose. Hard hit in the corner. Parcher got stuffed and lost the puck. Now the Beach on the attack. Compton gets a turnover in the attacking zone, sends a centering pass, but Parcher wasn't ready for it.
Parcher was on his backside.
Still in the attacking zone, skating away. Parcher gains control in the middle, sends a pass back. Another collision as the pass to Theberg can't get controlled. It goes over into the corner. Theberg now has it, skating around. Long Beach has another man go down. Parcher right in the slot got hit off the puck. Theberg sends a pass up to the point, and it's tipped out of the zone. Now giving chase. Fabian trying to track it down, but can't get there in time as he's taken down. Here's a wide open net, but a great save by Adam Orozco. A great A chance in transition. Finn Kowalek almost had his second goal of the night, but a glove save from Orozco keeps it 2-0.
Yeah, official driving forward, and it's David Wynn who had to track back and put in a hard hit just outside the crease. Another great save from Orozco. 5 saves already in this period. Denies the Gauchos once again.
Offensive zone faceoff for UC Santa Barbara after their 34th shot on goal of the night. After Oki had it, he had it poked loose, and now over and around. That's going to be a goal for UC Santa Barbara. They skate around the goal, and then on the backhand, they're able to put it in. Looked like it was JayDe who winds up with the goal.
Either JayDe or Madra, they're both in the area there, Bruce.
It may have been Madra, JayDe, as he was skating around the back of the net. Madra able to put it in, and now it's 3-0 Gauchos, 10:24 to play.
Yeah, and we heard from this Long Beach State team that if there's a reason they're in a game late, it's because of Adam Orozco. There's only so much he can do, having now faced 37 shots, letting in the third goal. That might just be the dagger with 10.5 to play.
3-0 UC Santa Barbara here in this third period.
And they're going to give that goal to JayDe, Bruce.
It was JayDe back behind the net. He's able to put it in on the backhand. 3-0 UC Santa Barbara ahead. Madra giving chase into the attacking zone. Centering pass is tipped out of there by Wintersheed, but picked off before the clear by Mazagaliev. Goes back behind the net. Rhodes tracks it down for Long Beach State. We're eclipsing 10 minutes to go. Rhodes able to get the clear. Long Beach will have to go hard on the attack if they want any chance of a comeback here late in the third period. Skating in and sending a centering pass. It's another shot on goal, and it's another goal for UC Santa Barbara. This time it is Ekam Madra on a great assist from Aiden Mirzagaliev. Sent a centering pass with the backhand, and it was a wide open net for Madra. The assistant captain for UC Santa Barbara puts it in. 2 goals in quick succession makes it 4-0.
2 goals in 40 seconds, Bruce, for UC Santa Barbara. Madra, great work inside. Orozco was shifted over to the right side of his goal mouth, and Madra is able to poke it through the 5-hole. Long Beach rapidly unexpectedly down by 4 goals.
4-0 UC Santa Barbara. This hasn't been the rivalry matchup Long Beach State was hoping for on the second half of a back-to-back. It's Long Beach in the attacking zone. On the backhand, Gritano skates across the crease now, gets it over into the left corner. Gritano goes down, puck comes out and is controlled by Kovalek. He clears the zone for UC Santa Barbara. Right into center ice, Kovalek skates it into the attacking zone. Along the right boards, he sends it around behind the net. John chasing for Long Beach State. He tracks it down on the left corner, sends a pass off the boards up towards the blue line, and it's controlled by McGuire and taken out. McGuire now sends a pass over into the blue line. Bertano sends it in deep towards the right corner. Now whistle blows, we'll have a stoppage.
Yeah, Santa Barbara throughout 3 periods, Bruce, has just looked like the faster, more agile team. Long Beach coming off that big win last night, 8-3 over San Diego. They have not been blanked in any game this season, not even when they played UC or San Diego State University, a Division I program. They lost 13-1. We're still able to put up a goal late. And now a golden opportunity to get one back as they're going to be on the power play for the next 2 minutes.
Santa Barbara commits a defensive zone penalty. 9 minutes and 6 seconds to go in this third period. Long Beach will have a power play, their third of the game. Face-off won by UC Santa Barbara, and they send it immediately out into a breakout for Kovalek. He's trying to control, but it's poked loose by Parcher. He's got control in the left corner in the defensive zone. Long Beach trying to get it out of there. Still good fight here from Kovalek to tie him up. Puck goes back into center ice for Kovalek. Santa Barbara controlling, and now they flip it in deep. Right there to get it is Theberge. About 30 seconds into the power play, Long Beach now going on the attack. It's dumped off from Nguyen over to Compton. His shot gets blocked, can't get it through. Parcher sends it into the corner. Nguyen right around the boards to Compton on the left side. Compton skates up towards the blue line, just does keep it in, but Santa Barbara steps up and pokes it loose. Here's a 2-on-1 for UC Santa Barbara. Shot on the short side, just misses high. So Nguyen able to keep that one out. It's 4-0 UC Santa Barbara. 8 minutes to go. Here's a breakout for Long Beach State. Theberge tried to go short side there, but it's saved by Ziebert. 12th shot on goal there for Long Beach State tonight compared to 41 for UC Santa Barbara. Under 8 minutes to go, 4-0 Gauchos.
Yeah, first shot of this third period, Bruce, and 45 seconds still remain on the power play. Theberge not afraid to do it himself.
Stretch pass out to Hester, a little long, and it's taken by Mirzagaliev and lifted into the Long Beach ice. Behind his net, Orozco controls it. And now hands off to Theberge. He goes on the attack, chops it back towards Supanchek and goes for a change. Supanchek sends it up to Nguyen. Nguyen skating backwards, dumps off to Theberge. Theberge sends it up right past Manluku and into the attacking zone. Now Compton controls, gets it up for a shot but missed left. Goes off of the boards and into the left side. Santa Barbara controls and they send it deep. That'll expire the power play. Puck still in the attacking zone for the Gauchos. It's sent back. Manluku trying to control. Now the puck back behind the net. Couple of bodies in the area. Skating around a chop. Able to control it here for Compton into the right corner. Long Beach State trying to go for a clear. Compton has it along the right side board. Sends a strong pass over to Nguyen. Nguyen skates into the attacking ice. Sends a shot on goal, but it's poked out with the stick by Ziebert. Save there for the UC Santa Barbara goalie, and now they get the clear. Madra gets it into the attacking zone, leaves it back for Kovalek, but they clear the zone, so they have to skate back. Now in neutral ice, a turnover. Tommy John has it, skates in. A one-timer for Nguyen is saved again by Ziebert. Long Beach trying to apply some pressure here late, but now Santa Barbara gets a clear. One-on-one in transition. Kovalek steps over into the slot, gets a shot, but it's up high and into the netting. That'll be a stoppage at 6:09 to go. Still 4-0 Gauchos.
Yeah, the Gauchos really dominating this third period. Long Beach looks like they've just run out of gas, and this is a Gauchos program, Bruce, only founded back in 2009. Founded on the road in the back of a van by 8 guys who had given up roller hockey for a lack of ice time. In just 3 months, put together an 18-man roster, got some uniforms, got the guys together, and once they had a new arena to play in, got grooving. They're certainly grooving tonight in Lakewood Ice as well. Still up by 4.
Santa Barbara wins the offensive zone faceoff, sends another shot on net, but it's saved by Orozco down low. Having it again, and the shot is off the post from Kovalek, shooting from the right side circle. kept in the zone. Under 6 minutes to go, still 4-0 Gauchos. Long Beach along the right side. One-timer
Ooh.
gets blocked hard by Oki, and he goes down in a heap. Shot went right off of Oki's left knee, and he's down hard. Hate to see this for Kyle Oki, the president of Long Beach Club Hockey. He's still down on the ice. Oki just got back last night for his first game in a few weeks after he returned from a knee injury.
Yeah, Kyle Oki, one word to describe him is reliable, not just for what he does on the ice, but what he does off the ice as well. Kyle Oki, teammates with Ethan Rhodes for a year in high school. They played together at the South Bay Stingrays as part of the Kings Junior League. Kyle Oki started playing hockey at age 8. His dad, a huge Kings fan, always wanted to play and gave Oki a choice. He said either play basketball, baseball, or hockey. Oki chose hockey and has loved it ever since. Still down on the ice here, receiving some treatment. A hard shot that he really laid out for and unfortunately just caught him in an unfortunate spot. You never want to catch a hard-driven puck right to the kneecap.
There's a one-timer from the Gauchos that went straight into the left knee of Kyle Oki. So he's still down on his back as he's being attended to. We'll take a quick break here on 22 West Radio. Back here at Lakewood Ice, Kyle Oki was able to get up and skate back to the bench under his own power, so good to see that and hope that he'll be okay. 4-0 UC Santa Barbara, 5 minutes, 44 seconds to go here in the third period.
Yeah, Long Beach really running out of time for a comeback. Back on the ice comes David Wynn, the best skater on this team. Have not seen him get too involved and still at full strength, 5-on-5 with just under 6 minutes to go. Long Beach needs something, and they need it fast.
Face-off won by McGuire in the defensive zone for the Beach, sent all the way around the boards to the left side. Nguyen able to get the clear in center ice. They're jousting for it. Gratano chases it down and sends it in deep in the Santa Barbara defensive zone. Mirzagaliev chases it down for the Gauchos. Another couple of dekes gets him into center ice with some speed. Mirzagaliev skating all the way into the right side. Now wraps around and gets hit hard by McGuire. Loses the puck but sends it into the middle. Another chance here, but the Beach able to get it out of there. Now the puck left for a one-timer for Mirzagaliev. Missed high back beyond the boards, or behind the net, that is. Puck lifted all the way into the Santa Barbara zone. Down to chase it is Gratano. He gets there to clear off the icing. Now in the right corner, it's sent out all the way down the ice, and that should be icing against Mirzagaliev.
Yeah, Mirzagaliev already with a goal in this game, scored in the second period. The buzzer beater for UC Santa Barbara. That really feels like a huge momentum swing now, as Santa Barbara has carried 2 goals into this third period, still up by 4, under 5 to go. Long Beach looking tired. They need to find that second gear they've been searching for all night long. Have not been shut out in any game so far this year. Need a goal to continue that streak against their rivals.
4-0 UC Santa Barbara, 4 minutes and 45 seconds to play. Ethan Rhodes in the face-off circle, but he can't win it. Sent all the way around to the left side blue line, but kept the zone by Ernst. Back beyond the net. Now pass sent along the boards to Jenner Love for the Gauchos, and he's able to clear a long stretch pass up, giving chase. Ernst gets there first, back beyond the Long Beach net, sent along the boards to the left side. Pass off the boards from Wintershed, tracked down and into center ice. Alcala takes it across into the attacking zone, gets over into the right corner. Now behind the net, Santa Barbara regains control. Pass onto the left side, kept in the zone by Ernst. Santa Barbara takes it back, though, and now they control behind their own net. Mirzagaliev has had a very strong performance tonight. He sends it on a backhand pass over to the left side. Pass gets picked off here, though. Shot misses right from Alcala from right at the top of the slot. Long Beach just does keep the zone, but now Mirzagaliev goes over and gets it. Now he skates right through. The shot, no good. Tried to go 5-hole there, but Orozco closes it up. Long Beach with the puck back in their defensive zone. 3 minutes, 35 seconds to play. John skates it and leaves it off. Now Wintersheed gets a shot on net, and he scores! Tristan Winterscheid has the goal for Long Beach State. They're on the board with 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
Tristan Winterscheid, the 4th year on this team. The veteran coming up big. 3.5 to go now, and Long Beach finally get what they've been searching for all night long at Lakewood Ice. Wintersheed, a wrister, beats the goalie for the first time tonight. It's been Ziebert. So good for such a long time. Wintersheed comes onto the ice, makes all the difference. Only a 3-goal deficit now. Don't say die just yet, Bruce.
Tristan Winterscheid from the right side of the slot went top shelf and just got it in there. Long Beach with their first goal. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to play in this third period. As the faceoff went down, they blew it dead with the music still playing in the arena.
They're also going to catch Santa Barbara for offsides directly off the faceoff. Too many Gauchos cross the blue line. Be a faceoff just outside the blue line now. Right-hand side just outside Long Beach State's defensive zone.
So Long Beach not going to be shut out tonight. 3 minutes, 22 seconds to play. 4-1 Gauchos here in the third period. Santa Barbara keeps it in the attacking zone. Pass sent around the boards to Supanchek. Supanchek controlling for Long Beach State, trying to go for the clear. Now a hard hit along the bench, and then the puck goes out of play.
Yeah, if Long Beach State wants to find a way back into this one, despite the huge shot discrepancy, 43-16 right now favoring the Gauchos. They need a goal right here, right now. Capitalize on this late momentum swing. 3 goals. This team has certainly scored more than 3 goals in so many games this season. Need somebody to step up right here, right now with their top line back on the ice.
In the faceoff circle, Compton takes it at center ice. Gauchos win the faceoff, but it goes off the boards to Supanchek. In the attacking zone, now it's sent out into neutral ice. John chasing it down on a backhand pass up to the middle. Long Beach controls. Compton skates into the attacking zone, gets a hard wrister on, but it's blocked by Conley just before it gets to the net. Into the right corner, the puck goes. Reverse hit, throwing a couple of hits, and now we've got some roughhousing down to the ground. Parcher fighting with Leung. Now some more shoving. This is turning into a brawl in that right corner. No gloves off, but a lot of pushing and a couple of different bodies down. A couple of punches being thrown, it looks like, from one of the Gauchos players. See as he's getting up from the pile up. It was Fischel as he was getting up without his gloves that let a couple fly.
All of a sudden getting physical, getting a little bit feisty here. And it was Boston Parcher unafraid to throw down in the corner to get it all started. Still some laundry around the ice, 6 gloves. This is going to result in some penalizations here as well down the stretch. Looks like the officials are going to send at least 1 from each team into the penalty box. There will be an advantage with under 3 minutes to go for one of these teams as it's finally taking some time to heat up, but the rivalry showing its true colors here late on in the third.
Boston Parcher threw a hit and then got hit hard as well in the corner. Then when a couple other players skated over, it turned into a full melee. A couple different tie-ups went down to the ice. So now we've got the officials coming together just in front of the scorer's table to figure out who's going to the box.
They're going to get Parcher for sure. As you mentioned, Bruce, off that initial hit. He will head to the penalty box. Waiting for our man down the PA box, Justin Gantz, to give us the rundown on who's penalized, who's heading to the box.
Sounded like there were a couple of roughing penalties being dished out. It's 4-1 UC Santa Barbara. 2 minutes and 43 seconds remain in this third period as both sides are going to be a little shorthanded, it sounds like, for these final couple of minutes.
Yeah, for UC Santa Barbara, they're going to send Trip Hayes, the freshman defenseman, to the penalty box. They're also going to eject a man from the Gauchos. Heading back to the locker room now is Mason Boley, who wears the A for the Gauchos. He's gone, removed from the game by the officials. And it'll be 4-on-4 now, as Parcher for the Beach will also be in the penalty box.
Looks like Parcher might have got a game misconduct as well. There's Parcher and Bally that were tied up in that right corner. Don't see Parcher on the Long Beach State bench, so I believe he headed back. You see him, JD?
I don't see him. I feel like he's back in the locker room for that big time tussle. Both teams put 5 men back out on the ice.
It's an offensive zone face-off for Long Beach State now. Gets a blown dead as soon as the puck goes down to the ice.
So this power play is going to take us all the way down till just under a minute to play. Long Beach still needs 3 goals, being outshot in this game. 43-17. They have finally started to put shots on frame late here in the third period. 6 shots in the period for the Beach.
It is a power play for Long Beach State. Face-off won by the Gauchos and sent into the defensive zone. Actually, not a power play. The Beach have an empty net here. So they have 1 extra attacker on the ice with their net wide open. Theberge brings it into the attacking zone. Now, Nguyen sends a pass all the way across to the other side point on the right side. Shot on net from McGuire. Gets saved, and then a long pass straight into the net from their own defensive zone. UC Santa Barbara scores on the empty net. That makes it 5-1, and with 2 minutes and 13 seconds, the Beach have likely seen their chance at a comeback go away.
Yeah, that's probably wraps for the Beach Brews immediately off the shot. It's a wrister from inside their own zone. The Gauchos up by 4 goals now. This is a team that Long Beach State not too long ago was able to take down in Santa Barbara 8-4. Gauchos really have turned up tonight and dominated at Lakewood Ice. A 4-goal advantage, just over 2 minutes to play.
Long Beach back on the attack as their goalie Orozco is back in net. Going for damage control now. We eclipsed 2 minutes ago in this third period. Beach in the attacking zone. Theberge gives chase. It's along the left boards, and now coming away with it, Mirzagaliev for UC Santa Barbara. Sends a pass up to Madra. Tipped into the zone, but before the red line, so that's going to go for icing. Minute 46 to go. It'll come back to the attacking zone for the Beach.
Yeah, Long Beach State probably one last chance here on their final few possessions to make something happen. It's been the Gauchos, though, who fully deserve this 5-1 lead. They've been the better team from start to finish. Their front line, their top line have been the ones providing the goals all night long.
Attacking zone face-off for Long Beach State. Compton in the circle. Right off the face-off, shot goes on to the net, but it's saved by Ziebert. And then Santa Barbara brings it out. Alcala, or Madra, excuse me, brings it and dumps it loose into the right corner of the Santa Barbara attacking zone. Jenner Love tries to chase it down, but gets it poked loose. Theberge brings it into neutral ice. Pass goes across and is lost by Hester. Santa Barbara has it again in their own defensive zone. Conley spins around a couple times, then turns it over, and Long Beach has a goal. Theberge right there to take advantage off the defensive zone turnover. Theberge has it, and a nice deke to the backhand, puts it in the net. Long Beach with their second goal here in this third period. Goes credit to C.J. Theberge.
C.J. Theberge gets the goal, and now some more after. It's a tussle right in front of the Gauchos bench.
This is looking like a practically full fight down just in front of the bench as Theberge was going to celebrate. 2 bodies tied up. Trying to see who it is. Might be Tommy John there for Long Beach State. I believe that it is John with Mirzagaliev. John skates away with his mask up in the air. His chin guard came loose. They both went down and were tied up. The referees had to get in and pull them off each other.
Doesn't look like there's going to be too many serious penalties assessed on that one, and take nothing away from the finish. A great goal from C.J. Theberge. Might even call it exquisite. Leads this team in goals. Got one last night in the win against San Diego. That's the hardest slap shot on the team. Showing off the defensive capabilities off the turnover. It's been the Gauchos pressuring the Beach inside their own defensive zone all night long. Long Beach State stacking goals here late. Feel like it's still too late to have 3 ripple the back of the net with just 1 minute and 16 seconds remaining, but this Long Beach State team saving blushes from a big blowout loss would have otherwise gone final. It's the Gauchos still trying to figure out the calls here on that last exchange, Bruce.
It's going to be another chance to work through this for the officials to see who gets thrown out. Would not be surprised at all if Tommy John and Aiden Mirzagaliev both get game misconducts with 1:16 to go for taking each other to the ground right after the goal.
And Mirzagaliev does have a goal in this game. We mentioned he had the
Long Beach is calling timeout.
late goal in that second period. A good timeout to call here, Bruce. So many emotions all around the ice. Mirzagaliev was able to beat the buzzer in the second period. 4 goals tonight for Santa Barbara. Ahead of that empty netter that went full ice. 4 really good goals at that. What an outstanding performance as well in goal from Long Beach State's Adam Orozco. So many great saves. He's faced 44 shots, only let in 5. Long Beach State simply has been second best from start to finish tonight. 1:16 to go, and still a lot to figure it out after we've seen some late tussles here in the third period.
CJ Theberge had the goal off the defensive zone turnover for UC Santa Barbara. It's 5-2 here in the third period. Long Beach all crowded up in front of their bench with a timeout called. We'll see if head coach Eric Raimundo wants to keep Orozco in net or if he'll pull his goalie again to try and go on the attack with an extra attacker.
I say why not? Down by 3, pull the goalie. What have you got to lose? CJ Theberge, anytime he's on the ice, he's a threat. Heard so many great things about him from his teammates. Played NAHL, that's pretty high junior level hockey up in Anchorage, Alaska. Got traded to a different team, ended up in Utah, and then made his way to Long Beach State. Valencia, California native. Also claims to be the best ping pong player on the team, Bruce.
Long Beach heading back out onto the ice. Orozco remained steadily in front of his net throughout the timeout. 1:16 to go. Couple of players in the penalty box for UC Santa Barbara. Daniel Fischel in there.
Still serving out his penalty from a few minutes ago is Trip Hayes as well.
It's going to be a face-off at center ice after the goal. With 1:16 left, Orozco will remain in net. It is a power play for Long Beach State, 4-on-3, after all of the penalties are assessed. So the Beach go to work on the attack, some open ice here. Only 7 skaters on the ice. Compton sends a pass into the middle. It gets blocked right into the crease, and it's covered up by Ziebert. It'll be a frozen puck and a face-off in the offensive zone for Long Beach State with 55.8 to go.
Yeah, defensively, the Gauchos now need to organize in a triangle formation. So difficult to defend a power play. This is Long Beach State's best opportunity of the night to bag another goal, cut the deficit to 2, but they got to do it fast. 55.8, all that remains.
Face-off, Compton sends it down beyond the goal line. Back behind the goal. Pass goes into the middle. Shot from the slot is going to go in. It's a goal for James McGuire, the captain for Long Beach State. Quick off of the face-off. And with 46.6 seconds to go, it's only a 2-goal deficit.
And James McGuire may only be wearing the C this season, but he's been a captain on this team for many years. His 3rd year with the program, he's always the one in the huddles leading the charge. Has his team right back in it now, only down by 2. It's McGuire able to capitalize on the power play. The Gauchos had a tough task with that 4-on-3, and McGuire makes them pay.
It was a major penalty on UC Santa Barbara for the fight, so it's going to stay 4-on-3 for Long Beach State from center ice, only trailing by 2. They put Orozco back in the net. He had gone over to the bench during that last sequence for the attacking zone face-off. Orozco out in front of his crease, ready to skate to the bench as soon as Long Beach State gets possession of the puck. They do win the face-off, and now Orozco is going to head straight to the bench. Extra attacker on for Long Beach State as they trail by 2. 40 seconds to go. Shot right on net. Gets saved and covered up by Ziebert. It's going to be another attacking zone face-off for Long Beach State. They'll have 6 attackers out there, only 3 defenders for UC Santa Barbara.
Yeah, that power play is going to end for Santa Barbara, so they bring a 4th defender back on. Still a major penalty being assessed on Mirzagaliev. So there's still a chance here for Long Beach State, a definite advantage in the offensive zone.
6 attackers on the ice for Long Beach State, 4 defenders for UC Santa Barbara. The Beach win the offensive zone faceoff right at the point. Pass gets tipped, and then it gets into the corner for McGuire. McGuire then turns it over, goes right into center ice. Shot all the way from the defensive zone beyond the goal line for Long Beach State, but misses the empty net. Back chasing it and win. Gets the puck. 15 seconds to go. Still a 2-goal deficit. Long stretch pass, but it's offside for Long Beach State. The bench doesn't like the call, but the puck will be brought back out for a face-off in neutral ice. 12.3 seconds to go.
Yeah, Nate Compton just drifts inside the blue line. He's going to get caught offsides. Would have had a great breakaway opportunity. Had split the Gauchos defenders. Just 12 seconds to go. That was the chance for Long Beach State.
Compton tried to drag his toe on the blue line, but just left it. 12.3 to go, still a 2-goal deficit. Face off in neutral ice, chipped out in front, tracking down to get it. Theberge has the puck, sends a shot over towards the crease. It's bouncing around and then gets sent out, and that's going to do it. Shot just before the buzzer gets blocked. 5-3 will be the final. UC Santa Barbara comes down to Long Beach and wins at Lakewood Ice in this WCHC conference matchup.
Yeah, and it wasn't without Long Beach State making it interesting in the last 5 minutes. A few goals from the Beach cut down that 5-0 deficit down to 5-3, a more respectable final score. Great fight from the boys from the Beach. It's another loss that goes against their record, but it's certainly not a shutout. Long Beach still with so many games to play this season. What a pleasure it was to call them here for the very first time on 22 West Radio at Lakewood Ice tonight.
Long Beach State drops to 3-3 in conference play. UC Santa Barbara improves to 4-3, so they've got 8 points to the Long Beach 6. Still plenty of time to go in the conference schedule. The playoffs not until late February. So Long Beach State with plenty of chance to get above the Gauchos later on in the schedule, but they can't win back-to-back. They lose 5-3 against the Gauchos here at home.
Yeah, still some solid performances, especially from Adam Orozco in goal. Tallies 23 saves from those shots on goal, faced 44 on the night. A few of them go just wide, but the Gauchos provide so much pressure. Long Beach refuses to break, refuses to fold, refuses to roll over. It's the kind of fight that head coach Eric Raimundo is going to love to see going forward. And the Stars show up as well. Late on, it's the captain able to get the goal that gave Long Beach State a chance. The third put in the net by James McGuire. It's the Gauchos who dominate from start to finish. Really, they came out on a front foot, Bruce, and never looked back.
5-3, the final. UC Santa Barbara wins it. We'll have some post-game content coming your way shortly here on 22 West Radio.
post-game 22 West Radio here with Ethan and James, two men who put in an absolute shift tonight. James, take us through your last goal there. Gave this team a chance. What was the feeling down the stretch?
I mean, feeling's great. You know, you want to get one there, and we did. It's a little late. Kind of want to get it a little bit earlier, give the guys some chances, but it feels good nonetheless. But, you know, hopefully we just get that a little earlier next time, yeah.
Ethan, very physical game tonight. You were the aggressor, certainly in those first and second periods. What did you see from the Gauchos tonight that made it so difficult to break through?
We played them a few months ago. I think they really improved just in that short span. They really shut us down, even getting into the zone. The neutral zone was something that kept on lock. And if we're not getting in the zone, obviously we're not scoring. So going forward, I think getting pucks in deep in the forecheck will have to be on point for us to get a win against these guys again.
Couple weeks until your next matchup against Cal State Fullerton. What are some areas in practice you think will get worked on heavily?
I think our power play for sure. We had a lot of chances. I don't think we scored. We didn't score on one. So that's obviously a big area that we have to improve on and get better, especially against Fullerton.
Nice. James, any message to the fans that came out here to support you guys tonight? Any message to the people who are listening to us right now?
We love you guys. We thank you for coming out or watching online. Whatever you guys can do, we love having you. Thank you.
All right, that's all from us tonight at 22S Radio. Ethan, James, thank you guys so much for coming on. Thanks for letting us into your barn tonight to commentate. For JayDe Beaudry, Bruce Kuntz, our entire 22 West team, it's been a pleasure for the very first time commentating on Long Beach State hockey, but certainly not the last, so stay tuned. Plenty of post-game content coming up as well.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it. Thank you, boys.
All right, we want to thank everybody for tuning in here, our first ever hockey broadcast on 22 West Radio. Even though Long Beach State was not able to get the win, still a great time here at Lakewood Ice, and we'll definitely be trying to do it again.
Yeah, so much fun, so much kindness from the guys to let us into their barn tonight. We were able to have meetings, the president, club president, treasury secretary, all throughout the week to learn so much about this team, and with all the information we were given, we were so excited to come in here tonight and just tell their story. Really a privilege, really an honor to see them come play, and certainly going to try to make the return trip sometime soon.
With that, that'll do it for us here at Lakewood Ice Arena. Long Beach drops it. UC Santa Barbara comes in, wins 5-3. For JayDe Beaudry next to me and the rest of our 22 West sports crew, I'm Bruce Kuntz. This has been Long Beach State Club Hockey on 22 West Radio. We'll be back on the air Wednesday at 3 p.m. for the beginning of the Big West Women's Volleyball Championships. Hope you'll join us for that, and thanks for joining us for some hockey tonight.